What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Man, you know I'm on, baby. The season is officially here, man. Training camp has started. Today was day one, open practice, and I believe that practice is concluded.
Yeah.
So now I'm excited, man, because we're finally going to get a chance to react to some news that comes from multiple sources here, man. We're going to get multiple eyes on the practice field, man, and all those good things and all that other stuff. But shoot, man, first off, shout out to the jersey, bro. How you living?
Thanks, dude. Pretty good. Had a really good day yesterday, actually.
Okay. Details.
Yeah, I will. And it really makes me think society and how we live is going in the wrong direction. So
All right. I like where this is going already.
I go golfing. I go golfing yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And meeting my buddies at the course. I'm leaving my street, and I'm just looking around my car, checking my pockets.
Yeah.
Don't have my phone on me. I'm cutting it close. We were supposed to meet at the course at 5. I knew if I would have just kept going, I'd get at the course on time.
But that's not your style. You don't show up on time.
I'm like, you know what? I definitely left my phone in the
Yeah.
house. I could go grab it real quick. Then I was like, you know what? Why do I need it? Why do I need it?
Why do I need it? Unplug? Is that what you're saying?
Unplugged. Went to the golf course. Actually walked too. Didn't drink.
Let's go.
Felt amazing after the round.
What is this new healthy, like, zened out, unplugged version of Deke? Like, I'm ooh. This how you prepare for this?
It's not here to stay. I'm just saying.
It's just temporary, though. A nice little temporary cleanse, a little tune up before the season. I can respect. In fact, Deke, can I be transparent with you?
Sure.
I, too, had a good day yesterday.
Okay. Let's hear it.
So, you left your phone at home, went out there and did your golf.
Probably for a good, 7-8 hours, because we played and then went out to eat afterwards.
You felt good afterwards mentally, right?
Maybe not 7 hours. 5, 6.
But either way, though, you felt good mentally, though, right? You weren't checking it. You weren't worried about what was the next thing, what's on the schedule, what's happening on social media and all these other things. Well, Deke, I'm actually on a similar path right now, man. Yesterday, I did the unthinkable. I unplugged. From all my social media, man. I said, I'm going to give myself a 3-week period of just no social. I just want to see what it feels like.
What'd you do? Deactivate?
Yeah, I did.
It's deactivated.
I ain't delete. I just deactivated. So you, I don't even think you can even find me up there right now. I didn't even check. I deleted the apps off my phone. I was like, I don't even want to see it. I'm just trying to just see what this will feel like, you know? And also if I could work like this as well, because we know, like, with Shifted, I had to do a lot more of Safari searches and typing in just Steelers and seeing what pops up and all this type of stuff, all this other type of stuff. So it was very unique. But when you talk about feeling good mentally, though, bro, like, I woke up this morning. Usually I wake up and I go like, let me, what everybody else does, right? Let's open up the social app, see what news is happening, anything news going on. I woke up, I had, I think, one CNN alert, one USA Today alert. And then after that, I was like, I don't have to check my phone. I went, picked up my book, started reading some more of that, man. So I was feeling really good about it, man. And, you know, so far, so good. We haven't made it 24 hours just yet. But I'm not missing it. So, you know, so far, so good, man.
At DeBody52.
Yeah,
this account doesn't exist.
Yeah, it is. What Ye say? We off the grid. Oh, my kid. Now, most time people go off the grid, they try and hide something. I'm not hiding anything, ladies and gentlemen. All right, nothing is going on. Everything is good here in the Moats residence in the home front. Just throwing that out there. All right, because you know how that go. Hey man, what's going on, man? You got something about the leak? What's about to happen here? You know what I'm saying? Controversy is like, it's not that. Promise. Just take some time. That's it. Just take some time.
Yeah, dude.
But it feels good though, bro. Like, it's in a weird way. I'm enjoying it, and I did not think that I would say that, but I am enjoying it today, man.
So that's my point. What are we doing?
Yeah, you're right, man.
What are we doing?
You're right, bro.
Using these phones like we do. I guess you're always in control of how much you can use something.
We say that.
You should, that whole saying of don't let the tail wag the dog.
Right.
Like, yeah, you have the phone. It's the phone isn't telling you, hey, I got to be on this scrolling all over the place. But
we become so conditioned to it that it's just by habit almost.
Well,
man.
Not only that, the decks are stacked against us whenever you turn on that phone.
Oh, yeah.
Think of how many smart people are working on these apps to make sure you stay on these apps.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
They're using science. They're using human behavior, like all that stuff just combined into one to make sure, hey, I'm just going to stay on here another minute or so. Keep scrolling.
That definitely is how, because like I'll be like, okay, I don't even want to be on like Twitter. Let me just look at a picture on IG though, and then that's a whole another.
Then you're
ordeal.
done.
Then I'm like, let me just hop on a TikTok real quick. I know Deke got something up there. Then I'm down that rabbit hole. Man, there's been times that I went down the LinkedIn rabbit hole. That's how I knew. I said, okay, bro, whoever is designing these apps, man, y'all got to. They was over here. Hey, if you're looking for this type of job, if you want, we got this opening at this media company. I'm like, bro, are y'all serious right now? Like, y'all got to stop this, man. Yeah, not that I was looking, but it just happened. Yeah. But no, hey, whoever creates these photos, man, and all these different variations of these apps, man, they do a phenomenal job with that. Shoot, even Tidal, I that's why I listen to all my music at. Music videos, I'm up there like, bro, why am I just scrolling through albums and lyrics? Like, it's that type of stuff, bro.
People still do music videos.
Yes. It's like a legit thing, bro.
No, I know, but I thought they were way more popular back 10 years ago.
No, think about it. Back then, it was because we were only focused on the TV part of it.
Well, and they started popping on YouTube a little bit, especially with Wiz.
But now with Tidal, they make it where it's a centralized app. You don't have to leave their app anymore. So any music video you're looking for, any song, the lyrics, like interviews, they're making that all right there. So when you talk about these apps, same thing where it's like, think about how IG started to take over and it looks like TikTok all of a sudden. We're like, dang, why y'all bringing this? Oh, y'all trying to make this one-stop shop. No different for the OGs out there when Instagram took over what Vine was doing. It was like, yo, we're going to put that up here. Like, that's their thing, so everything could be centralized. Tidal, they on that same concept, man. But I'm liking it, Yeah. But anywho, man, let's get this thing rolling.
Yeah.
That's how we do, right? We do. Bro, that jersey is fire, though.
It's not bad.
It's fire.
It's not bad.
No, it is fire, bro.
Thanks, man.
It's the Reebok one, too. I love the Reebok one. I tell you this every time you wear any of these, like, OG,
I got 3 of them.
Yeah.
I got the Palomalu, the Ben, and the Hines Ward.
And literally, as soon as you come over, I'm like, bro, the jersey fire.
They're here. Yeah.
I can't help it, bro.
Thanks, man.
So, with that being said, man, let us know where you guys are tuning in from. And that way, we'll give you the big boy shout outs like we always do to get this show rolling. And salute to anybody that's out there at Latrobe as well, man. Hey, I know today was a dope one, man. We can't wait to join you guys out there eventually.
All right, we got Don Juan checking in from the 229 by the way of 901.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Jacob Alessio, 919NC in the house as always.
Love that.
Thanks, bro. Barboschiato. Haven't said his name in a little bit.
I know.
Thousand Oaks, California, the 805.
Let's go.
Brandon Clark, 540, Roanoke, Virginia. Says training camp has started. Football season is here. Couple more weeks. Mr.
This is like the
Jashim.
loading phase. We're like right there on the cusp of it. We're right on the cusp of it. We're just loading. Couple weeks.
Alex Loprana says 805, Paso Robles in the house. Stan Claire.
Time out. Where is Paso Robles?
Got to be New Mexico or Texas.
That's what I was thinking, but I was like 805. I thought 805 was Texas. Am I tripping? Maybe.
Might be Texas.
Could be. I don't know. Either way, shout out to that place.
Rod Dollars, 330 Youngstown, Ohio. Share a line, baby. Jar Devil, 310 San Pedro, California.
All right, let me get in this thing real quick,
Go
man, because I got Daryl Slike, the 757, Hampton, VA, a.k.a. the Carib. Matt Carlson, the 613, Ottawa, Canada. And that is Canada's capital. You're absolutely right. And shout out to all my Canadians out there. I got a chance to talk to my man Sean Sweesham today. He was out there at Latrobe.
He's Canadian?
Absolutely, he's Canadian.
I didn't know that.
Canada. Come on, baby.
Claypool?
Well, he is too as well. Yeah. But actually, I didn't talk to him. I talked to Sean. You know what I mean? So shout out to my old kicker friend, man. Specialists matter. All right. We also have, shout out to the chat jumping on me one time. Donald Copeland, the 412 Hill District. We got a dog at RB2. Can't wait to talk about him. Yes, indeed. Naughty or Nice, the 973 Orange, New Jersey. Had a job interview today. Hope it went well for you, baby, and you are newly employed. Hoping that's the case, right? I mean, anytime you get a job interview, you hopefully get the job offer. Yeah, hope so at least.
Hopefully they killed it.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. I guess and I will end it. Oh, I'm biased. I'll end it with this one right here.
Go for it.
Robert Martin, the 757, Williamsburg, VA, a.k.a. the Crib. 757 is outskirts right there, but I like Williamsburg. Think about Coach Tomlin. That's his college, William and Mary.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, apparently he's doing the opposite of you. He got an Instagram.
He did.
Yeah, he's on Instagram.
Are you for real?
I'm dead serious.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
I'm being serious. Yeah.
I feel like you're messing with me, and I can't check it. That's the only part that's gonna suck about this.
I'll
I'm blind as it pertains to that element.
I'll show you right now. No, I don't know if this is it. That's not it. It's actually real. I'm telling you. People in the chat could.
That's actually real.
Let me see. Does he have?
I know he has the Twitter account.
It's definitely real. I don't have my Instagram pulled up.
What's
here.
your IG login? What's your? I'll just type it on mine.
No, I'm good.
I know the email address. What's the password though?
Huh?
What's the password? I know the email.
Hold on, dude.
You don't want to just tell me real quick? Just tell me.
No.
No one's listening. It's just me and you in here.
No.
Oh, you don't trust me now? Oh man.
No, I trust you.
Man, just tell me that, man. What's up?
I don't know if I trust everyone else.
It's nobody else in here. It's just me and you, man.
All right, if this doesn't work, we're just passing on this.
All right.
How about this? How about this little video I made today, though? Oh, no, I can't do it. Hold on, let's see.
Are you logged in?
I'm not. What?
I see your face, though. You look good, man.
Thanks. A little cigar. No, this isn't working, dude.
But the chat is saying Israel, and he's verified. Absolute Finest says he is verified on IG. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to find.
Amos said he's verified. Yeah, okay. And it's at Coach Tomlin. That's the IG handle.
That's what I mean. I'm trying to find
Coach
it.
Tomlin.
Now we're going to Coach Purses.
Oh, look, we don't want them.
No, we're good. I'm not getting into it.
It's enough that tells me this is correct. I'm with you. But that is
definitely
actually
real.
news. Wow. Shout out to Coach T, man. Let me find out, man. We taking a little bit of switcherooskies right here. Yeah, he can have it, man. Enjoy it, Coach. Enjoy.
And with Juju gone, maybe Tomlin's going to be the one leading up some dances or some quick post-game coverage. Yo, here's the locker room.
Well, you know what they say about today's generation. They are a little caught-ed, and, I don't think that Bill Cowher would have had an IG like that. So it makes sense that I guess Mike Tomlin would, huh? Is that what you're telling me? That's what it sounded like, right?
Yeah. I guess Tomlin's just trying to relate to the younger generation.
Yeah, man, I'm going to see what Cam here we got to say about all this stuff.
Did you see all this? You see all this today, huh? Cam a little upset.
Hey man, he was clear, rubbed the wrong way, but he's not taking a shot, and I like that. He's just standing what you stand on, man. That's cool.
Yeah, he played it off pretty good. He's like, I'm standing up for my guys. Mm-hmm. I think Ben's right though.
I knew you would say that.
I think Ben's right.
Did you see how Cam ended it? Also,
I don't think Ben was talking about Cam. You know what I mean?
No, he never said he was, and Cam never said he was. Cam was just saying he was taking up for his teammates. Because he does feel like it was still some guys there that could be potentially getting a shot at. And we did say potentially some of them names when we was over here. It was like, a certain receiver out here that he could be talking about. Who knows?
Well, I'm assuming you're talking Claypool. He's locked in this year.
He is, though.
By all accounts, Brandon Marshall as a mentor. Yeah. He's got like Brandon Marshall's coach. Said he worked 10 times harder this offseason.
Oh, okay.
He's locked in.
All right.
Team
Better
first.
late than never, man. Let's go.
Team
I'm with
first
it, bro.
for Claypool.
I'm with it, man.
All right, you want me to hit these super chats?
Yeah, let's get it popping, man.
Calculated Snipe. Deke needs to rock a Moats jersey. What's up? 4M Texas.
But see, I like when Deke just rocks surprise heat like this, man. I think it'd be kind of weird, like if he's sitting next to me with the jersey of me.
I think it'd be dope.
You think it'd be dope? I think it'd be kind of weird.
I think it'd be surprised, right?
It would definitely be
shocked.
I would. If that happened, we'd probably switch seats. I would sit over there. You would sit over there. That's how we would do it.
Just for one day.
Just for the day.
You can't do it again.
You know how many people that would throw off, though? If they just look, it's like, yo, why is he sitting there? He's not sitting there. Just something that's subtle, something that's small, that'll bother me.
It would throw me off.
Yeah. Shoot, I laugh with my wife. We didn't even realize this, but just how we talk about how we sit here, right? We have our sides of the bed. And at home, it makes sense. But what I didn't realize is, even when we're in hotels, we still sleep on, like, our respective sides.
Same sides.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I never even realized it. And we just like randomly talking. I'm like, yo, why is this? But we're creatures of habit, man. So you're right. If we switch, man, it'll throw everything off in here. The show probably wouldn't be as fire.
You're right.
It'd probably still be fire. Never mind. But we'll feel uncomfortable. It'll be a little weird. Because now I'm looking over here and, you know what I mean? Yeah.
It'd be different.
Yeah.
All right, we got.
I like my mic stand better than your mic stand. Yeah. You got the front.
Yours is better.
You got the front view where it's like in your, you know.
Your mic stand is better.
Yeah, I just didn't want it coming at my face like that.
Yeah.
Or, I like it to the side a little bit more.
Fisher Momentum says, man, prayers to Minkah, Tyson, and the whole Steelers organization. Man, Ben is hot and left Cam feeling some type of way. Julio to the Bucks. He just dropped all the news we're about to talk about.
So let's work backwards here, man. Julio to the Bucks. What was your thoughts on that?
Not surprised at all.
Do you love it or hate it, though?
What perspective?
in terms of if you're the Bucks, what version of Julio are we getting? Or if you're a Bucks fan here, right? We're wiping out. No, we're not talking Steelers right here. Just Bucks right here only. If you're a Bucks fan, are you excited about Julio joining your team at this stage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think a little bit of last year was injuries. Mm-hmm. Still 33. It's Julio Jones. Maybe you can get one of those years. Speaking of Brandon Marshall, he did one or two big time twilight years when everyone thought he was done. So talents, and that was with Fitzpatrick up with the Jets.
Yep.
You combine Julio with Brady and the receivers that they already have and Mike Evans. I don't think it's a bad thing if you're a Bucs fan.
Yeah, I kind of looked at it as,
I don't think you should be like overly thrilled, but it's not going to hurt you at all.
I looked at it like he's their new AB. AB, think about, was that third guy that was going to come out here, and your job is to dominate this third corner. Julio Jones at this stage should definitely be able to dominate that third corner. Now, early on, he's going to be that number 2 guy because Godwin's not back just yet. But when Godwin comes back, that's essentially where he will revert back to. And that's why I think that he thrives. I think when you're talking late in the year for them, down the stretch, if Julio is healthy like he should be, especially when you're not going to be asking him to play the role of a number 1 receiver, which he's played his whole career. Now you're going to be taking that workload off of him. I think that could be really, really special for them. And in terms of stature, he's just a bigger body receiver than an AB. Like, AB dope. But in terms of physical attributes and stuff like that, Julio just gives you a bigger body to work with. So that is the part for me where I'm like, if you're Tampa, you might like this a lot, man.
I think you'd still take AB for the combination of receivers that they have and everything. Because Julio's, I think, more similar to Evans and Godwin than AB, obviously. But, yeah, this isn't a bad replacement.
Yeah.
Well, they picked up that dude from the Falcons, though, too, Gage. I mean, they're just loading up again.
Again, yeah.
They're just not really the same on tight end. Yeah. Brait and they just picked up Rudolph too. Fournette, maybe a little overweight, but I would still trust him when
you said a little
push comes to shove.
I want to see if the reports are as accurate as they were saying, man.
I'm sure it's up on Twitter right now.
Yeah, because 2.6, I'm like, bro, that is massive. Sheesh.
You just got to be ready late in the season. That's really it.
Yeah.
Because there's no way Tampa's not making the playoffs.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, but again, least surprising thing I've seen.
For sure. Now, the next part, he says, Ben is hot and left Cam feeling some type of way. I mean, we did kind of hit on it a little bit, man.
I don't really have much more to say.
Okay.
Cam, for responding, one, he's got a podcast, so that's him stirring up some content, doing his job, right?
New Draymond?
I hope not.
Look, I thought about this. It was like, this is podcast. I was like, oh, you doing this in season, Cam? All right, now, baby. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Watch out. I mean, Draymond's lucky Warriors won. It worked out perfectly.
Yes. I mean, technically, maybe this is why Cam felt some type of way, though, right? If you think about it, right? Because beforehand, Cam has never been a guy who's like trying to promote his own brand or promote his own thing. But now you got your own podcast. Maybe he's like, you know what, man? I'm trying to do my own thing, too. You trying to say I'm selfish? I'm a team guy. Maybe. Never know.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this.
Ebron had a podcast. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he had one.
I even know about that.
Yep, he had one.
Bell did for a minute, right?
Yeah.
With the Jets?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Ebron was definitely doing his up until he got hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, with this one, I mean, going back to when Ben initially said the comments, we said our piece about that. I think Ben is right to a degree, but also there's some context that needs to be involved with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then with Cam responding, whatever. Yeah, he said, I'm not taking a shot at Ben. I'm sticking up for the guys. I think we're more team first than what Ben's comments kind of left you feeling. So I have no problem with him saying that either.
Yeah, and at the end of the day,
I don't think it was that controversial. Like, I don't think either statement was that controversial, to be honest.
Not at all. And we, like you said, we talked about it the other day when it did happen from Ben's side, not Cam's response. And we both kind of shared similar sentiments. Whereas, like, mine, I could understand Cam's approach, but I said I could also understand Ben's approach, being that I was, kind of in between all of that and stuff like that. So, that definitely makes sense, man. But it was just funny to see Cam, I got to tell you, I'm rubbed the wrong way about this thing. I'm like, all right. But then when I saw the podcast, I started thinking, I was like, okay, Draymond. Then I started thinking about how Tyreek is over here, talk about how Dagon Tua is more accurate and stronger and all. I'm like, all right, now. I get the podcast bump y'all trying to get. I see it, but y'all got to come on now. Come on, man. We got just a little, dial it back a little bit now, man. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We need to hear more of Ben throughout the season, right?
I hope we do.
After week one, Ben,
I'm
Ben,
hoping we do.
Ben, what's your opinion on the
I'm
quarterback
hoping
play?
we do, bro. I'm hoping.
Middle of the season, who knows how we're doing? Hey Ben, how you feeling? How's the arm feeling?
Because I'm enjoying this, like, just living it up, candid response bit. Like, he's not sugarcoat. Because think about it, right? Prior to last season, this was how Ben was to an extent, but it would still be a little bit more.
He's got to deal with it now. He doesn't have to deal with anything. He can just let loose and ruffle feathers.
Yeah, because like back then it was like he's gonna be a little indirect, cool. And then last year he was really like careful and cognizant of what he was saying, how he would say certain things. But now it's like, you ain't got to see these dudes today. You ain't got to see these dudes tomorrow.
Maybe a little Favre-ish with Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? Like Favre has definitely had some takes thrown out there where people start talking, well, what's Favre trying to say here, there? So, yeah, I think we need some Ben takes throughout the season for sure.
No, without a doubt, man. And then in terms of Minkah and Tyson, we are getting to them in a second, man. We just don't want to jump the gun on that. But we are definitely going to get to them, man.
Fish Momentum, Moats, and Deke praying for y'all.
Nah, salute, man. Praying for you as well, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Fish Momentum says, that's a good step to take. I did a project at Duquesne University to see how everyone cannot be affiliated with the phones, computers, etc. I passed. So he's talking about what we were discussing at the beginning.
Yeah. Getting off the grid for a
little
bit,
He says social media detox is good. I've done it.
Yeah. But I say I'm trying it out, man. This is my first 24 hours, man, but I'm enjoying the heck out of it thus far.
Bacon Cowboy. Love catching these 4 o'clock shows before my shift.
Hey, man, salute you, man. Monday and Wednesdays are our 4 o'clock days. Friday is our wild card day. Could be in the morning most of the time. But every once in a while, we're going to drop you in the afternoon as well. You know what I'm saying? We like to leave that day as like the bonus day, you know?
Fish Momentum. Hey, guys, happy Wednesday. My Steelers stories?
You heard what he said.
Fish Momentum also says, Ambition Live Friday
this
at
Friday,
the Rivers
the
Casino.
29th, man. Y'all better be pulling up,
Hashtag
man.
Pull up.
I'm about to say, Fish Momentum has talked about this. I don't even know for how long. If nobody is up there, man, there's an issue. All right? The promotion that Fish Momentum has done, you got to salute him for that, man. That's all I'm saying. Radio Tokyo and Ambition the Kid need to be taking care of my man Fish Momentum because he's done a heck of a promo job for them, man, for that, man. So salute you on that. I just want to throw you out, man. I had to give you a shout out. Had to, bro. Had to.
Stan Claire, is anyone calling Minkah Joe Biden yet?
Bro. So.
Hold on. Here's the video I wanted to show you. I have it on my Twitter, too, so I'll be able to pull it up. Look at this.
Bruh.
Minkah's off season.
Y'all wild. Y'all wild, bruh.
It's Minkah.
Straight Evil Knievel
Yeah,
style,
it's
man.
Minkah. His face is photoshopped on. That's not Evil. Who is that? That's a more modern guy, but he's basically doing an Evil Knievel jump like hundreds of feet in the air.
Bruh, how? We're gonna get to it, but how, bruh? We're gonna get to
Fish Momentum. You check your inbox, Moats. Be prepared.
I did, and I will be sending you a response back ASAP, man. I got you, baby. Yes, indeed.
Fish Momentum. Give my dog a shout out, Kenny King.
You heard what he said? Let's go.
Is that an actual dude, Kenny King, or is that a nickname for Pickett?
Maybe. Did he have a great day? We're going to get to that in a little, because when we start that first topic, we're going to run through the whole gamut. We're going to be updating and all that other good stuff. Which, I don't know. Is it Kenny King? Is that his? I thought it was Kenny Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Kenny Pittsburgh.
That's what it was, right?
That's the nickname I came up with.
Yeah.
Fish Momentum.
And I just call him the upgrade. Or the chosen one.
See, I don't like that.
Oh, man. Come on.
But with Kenny King,
we're going to the next level,
Kenny King, are we sure he doesn't do a voice in Lion King or something? Maybe that's the name of a guy.
You low-key might be. I'm trying to think, but I don't know any Kennys. Nah, it's an Eddie. There's no Kenny. I think it's a Kenny.
Maybe Official Momentum will let us know.
We'll see.
He also says Ravens coach went off on Lamar.
Oh, what happened? Oh, what's this about?
I don't know. I actually don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. I haven't Googled that just yet, man. Yeah.
AJ Martinez says JMU in the house.
Oh, you better believe
he
it.
Might be a
Dukes,
JMU
man.
fan.
Let's go, man. Gotta love that. Come on now. I felt like it was only right too, because this is what I was doing, right? I was looking at how the guys had pulled up the camp, because we always like to joke about who won the pull up, whether it's because of your vehicle, whether it's because of your outfit. We talk about AB with the helicopter. We talk about Vince with the Stone Cold get up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's certain people, Debo pulling up with the fire truck sirens blazing. Like, it's certain people that do certain things. He's like, yo, I think my man right here won it. You know what I mean? So, man, I saw everybody pulling up with their college attire on. Cam had his Ohio State on.
Yeah.
I think Mark Salin had his Penn State. You know, so everybody had
Most people did. Yeah,
Wormley had his Michigan stuff. So I was like, you know, if we're going
Kenny
college, we're going college theme this year. Shoot, even I think James Daniel had an Iowa shirt on. So I was like, okay, it definitely felt like college theme was the day. So I went with my college theme. I was like, let me throw my JMU on for my pull-up. You know, first day of camp flex. Let's go.
I'm not that sharp. I should have thought about it.
But you still clean with the OG right there, man.
Thank
Come on, you can never go wrong with TP, man.
Thank you.
That baby Jesus in the house, man.
You know who might have won, though? Didn't have any of the college stuff. Najee with those shorts.
You said shorts? Najee? For
those
me,
Steelers shorts.
You know who I like the most? D. Bush.
I didn't see him.
You ain't see, he put it with the Deke jacket. I think I got it pulled up, bro.
He bring back the rat tail?
No rat tail. Here it is right here. Oh, I just closed up my thing. Hold on.
He looked like he's going for a job interview.
He ready to go to work, bro. He got the khaki pants on. So he got the khaki pants on, which is dope. He got the Devon, like with the auto mechanic work jacket. He has the blue button up all the way to the top under it, like he's about to go work on somebody's car or something like that. Got the little hat cocked to the side. I don't know what team.
Do-rag too.
Do-rag under, so he looks super duper official. But then this is
is that a Michigan hat?
It might be. It could be. It could be. I kind of see from like the
angle.
It
just looks yellow.
But the one thing I will say that I even liked about it is this. So I love the like workers attire, but he's still flashy. These shoes right here, Deke, you know what these are?
They look like some expensive shoes.
Yeah, those are Giuseppe's. Giuseppe's are very expensive sneakers. Absolutely. Multiple hundreds of dollars for pairs. Yes. And the fact that he has those on and he is in the grass, that lets me know he's still rich. So shout out to you, Devin, man. That's the type of dude I like right there, man. Give me the hard work, but touch us flashy folks just in a little way, and that's what he did right there, man. So for me, I like Devin. I think that he was one of the ones for me, man.
Dude, I need those shorts Najee has.
Yo, they were clean.
They're $400 though. They're $400.
Whoa, where are they from?
They're like the ones that LeBron wore that one.
The designer.
It was the NBA off season. Yeah.
It's like when he first signed with LA. Yeah,
but they're in Steelers. And they're sick. They're $400 though.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna get them.
It's supply and demand. They make what 100 of them and go hit you with the 400 for a pair. What's up?
It's unfortunate.
What size you wear, Deke?
It's either him. I'm probably XL these days.
You size XL, man. All right, I ain't know, man. I thought you was like a 3X or something, man.
No.
No. I'm messing with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know.
I'm probably XL these days.
All
it's
right.
bad. And actually, shirt wise, I mean, I could be getting close to the double X right now.
Whoa.
It's bad. It's getting bad.
Deke. Double X?
It's getting bad, dude. It's getting bad.
Where? What's happening? You look good to me, man.
Thanks. The reason being is I just don't feel like you want tight like shirts on you, right? You want it more loose.
Oh, I see.
Just
what
more
you're
comfortable.
Well,
like,
oversized is like the new look.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
what I'm saying.
That's the new look.
Like my dad,
oversized shirts and shorter fitting shorts are like tailored bottom type thing.
Like my dad has what does he have? A Pirates McCutcheon jersey.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's a double XL.
Yeah.
And some of my large jerseys, not where I want to be right now. Not the fit I want to be.
Not where I want to be.
So I'm just like, all right, where am I at with this?
Yeah.
I try on his double X. I'm like, damn, I actually like this fit.
Ooh.
That's not good. That's not a good thing. My dad's fat. My dad's pretty fat.
You just gonna take a shot at your dad like that?
He knows.
Papa DeClaven, I am not a part of this conversation. All right, Deke said that. I do not agree with that statement. You look good to me, man. You look
I am
good.
too, or at least I'm getting there. I really am. So it's a good thing I walked whenever we played golf yesterday.
Jeez, that is funny, man.
Fish momentum. Brady's new targets: Julio and Kyle Rudolph.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Kyle is down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really good.
And then we also got, from Fisher Momentum, I got Art Rooney Sr. and Lynn Swan stories, too.
Oh, that's right. He did tell us that. Yeah,
He's
we're going to get that. We're going to get that.
It's just a riddle. Had to announce I'm one step closer to coaching high school. New position with ages 11 to 13. P.S. You have great tips in your film sessions. Stay awesome.
Salute you, man. No, I appreciate you, man. But that's dope as heck, man. Early congrats, man. Keep us informed on your journey too, man. Once you do finally get that thing done, and let us know how the season goes for you and stuff, man. But that's dope. That's a good age group too.
They're pulling up Moats' film sessions in the high school rooms.
Man, all right. Well, I try to. This is why I do it. It's out there for everybody to get it, man.
Pass on the football knowledge.
I'm not gonna lie. I go up there and I'll find other guys. I'm like, okay, I can steal a nugget from you. You're never at that age where you can't keep learning. Even with football, it's like, yo, now I don't listen to everybody, but it's still certain people. It's like, yo, okay, I didn't think of that concept. I didn't know. Okay, thank you. Keep me up to date. Thank you.
All right, we got Kyle Monier saying, what up, guys?
What up, Kyle?
Y'all
what
always
up,
got
baby?
the drip. Hashtag sabotage. Fish Momentum says, please hit the like button. Salute.
You heard what
he said,
baby.
Please,
he
too.
said, that's good manners. Not everybody has nice manners like that. That's dope right there, man.
Come on, we need that Art Rooney story. Hashtag Official Momentum.
Y'all heard him.
He's ready for it. And then Official Momentum says back to Kyle Monier, there's a little conversation going on through Super Chat between Official Momentum and Kyle. Man, he says, shout out to Kyle Monier.
That's low key like a flex too, man.
I know, they're just flexing.
Most people like, in the regular chat, hey Trina, hey,
third party,
hey, this person's like, oh no, they over here like, nah, bro, we talking in super chat language, all right, we over on this side of town, y'all over like, jeez, all right, we ain't gonna hate it, saluting, and that's all, man. And for the regular chat as well, we still got major love for y'all as well. John Easton, my man Rod Dollar. I see you, Keem, holding us down, shouting out that Steeler talking there. And Corn Dog, I ain't forget you. Appreciate you for tuning into them film sessions as well. Thank you.
I'm kind of liking this comment right here. Art Barley says, fans already yelling for Pickett day one after 2 incompletions. A normally classy franchise did Mitch 0 favors here. Saddens me as a Steeler fan when Yinzers act like this. Mitch deserves better.
Man, what happened today?
I don't know. I just like people already calling for Pickett.
Sheesh, I don't even know what's going on, man. I just know I saw what Coach Tomlin, and obviously we'll get to this once we start this first topic, but I did see where Coach Tomlin was saying that he's not going to micromanage this QB competition. He's going to let it happen organically. He's not going to be overreactive if it's a couple of bad throws, this and that. So I was like, all right, okay.
There is, because I pulled up on Twitter just Steeler stuff. And we could go through some of these threads.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Just
and what I'll do is
play
this,
by
man,
plays and stuff.
Yeah, since I figured, man, we're going to hop into this thing organically, I'm going to just pull up this first thing in terms of the Steelers reporting to training camp, and then we'll just hit it all as we hitting it. Sound good?
Do you want to pause the Super Chats then?
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, keep the Supers up as well. We're just going to do it all organically together. Instead of us, like, talking and reacting to all this, which we're going to be talking about anyways, let's just combine it all.
Works for me.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, yeah. Who would win in a hoops one-on-one? Deke versus Moats. I got a decent shot.
At winning? Or just at shooting the ball?
Shooting the ball, yeah.
Oh.
I got a little bit of Dirk Nowitzki fadeaway.
Yeah.
I feel like we both feel confident. So it might be something the fans need to see.
Sure. We'll put it on tape.
I'm good with it.
Yeah. I feel great.
Official momentum. Deke, come through.
Talk about Deke.
What?
You think you could beat the basketball, bro, for real?
I don't know.
No way.
I feel decent about my game.
Okay.
It's one of those things, it's kind of like running the 40-yard dash. I don't really want to do it, though.
Oh, man. See, you talking hoops. I'm like, we could do that. That ain't running. That ain't football. We can go. I got my shoes in the whip. I drive with my shoes in the whip every day just in case somebody need a bucket.
We can play horse.
Now he want to play horse. Now we want to hoop. We said one-on-one. That's different.
Haven't done any of that.
Yeah.
Probably in 10 years.
Anybody can shoot with no defender. You know?
I haven't played serious hoops in 10 years. I'm good.
Anybody could play offense when they ain't have to get a stop on defense. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could do that.
I'm just saying, if it had to happen, you know what? I'll bet on me. I'll bet on me. I don't know what the odds are. I'm betting on me, though.
Man. I like it. Yeah, see, I'm disrespectful. I'm over here like, we going to 10. He ain't scoring 2. Like, yeah, but that's just me. I'm sorry. It's the athlete. Don't worry about it.
Fish momentum. Deke, come through, and you can talk with ambition. All right. Probably not happening this weekend.
Y'all said y'all need to sing. You just need a vocal coach. You going to have that mic right next to you on that drum set, bro.
Fish momentum says Kenny King is his friend from Quaker Valley.
Oh, shout out to Quaker Valley, too, man. Absolutely. And shout out to Kenny King, man. That's the homie.
Whoa. What's this here?
What'd you say?
Jacob Malesio says...
What the...
OF.
What the?
I think he's saying official momentum. He's got official momentum's name basically.
Oh,
shortened.
Abbreviated. Yeah.
He says blocked me because I said I'm coming for the number 1 spot. Wow.
I like the pettiness. Hey, man. They compete for the number 1 spot, man. They gonna compete for it. Bye.
Google East Deke. Can you see the clown that hides from casual fans? Who's he talking about?
I have no clue.
Yeah, clarify on that one.
Yeah, I have no clue, bro. I have no clue.
The King Herc. Hop. Oh, no. I thought he was talking about D-Hop for a second. Hop on that fitness train, Deke. I'm a trainer. Let me get you right.
Ooh, well, you did say, yeah.
Get you right. Thanks for the offer.
You sure?
What?
Brad Pitt, Fight Club.
I'm good. No.
That ship is sold.
No, but I'm good. I don't need a trainer. I'm good. Okay. Push momentum. Deke, I'm fat. You saw me at Southern Tier.
What response was that, Deke? What type of response was that? No comment. Don't even. You can't. Because first off, you're not allowed to say anyone's fat. That's what I do know. Last time I was on social media, I did remember that. You can't say anything like that. So just stay away from all that, bro. Nobody's fat. It's a work in progress.
I have a big theory about this.
Oh, let me hear it.
I'm not going to share it right now.
Oh, man. Why you bring it up then? Got me all excited over here for this big theory.
No.
You know you want to share it, Deke. Go ahead and share it, man.
I do.
Go ahead and share it, Deke. Go ahead.
I'm good for now.
Just go ahead and share it.
I'm good.
Sure?
I promise. Yeah.
What's your band name again?
No. We're not.
I'll just check.
Mr. B. Malarkey. Deke, you go find the right workout and we'll cut out those X's. Just discovered rowing 4 times a week and cut 15 pounds.
Hey, now rowing.
On my way to Mars. Namaste, boys.
Hey, namaste to you as well, and salute you, my galaxy traveler. Bro, rowing? Have you ever done rowing before?
No.
Son, that is a legit workout. D'Angelo Williams was the first person to
little back workout.
Introduce me to that, man. Back workout, cardio. It's low key like a full body to me, man. Like, I have never breathed that hard in my life. But that's how D'Angelo would train, man, later in his career, bro. And we'd be sitting here, I'm just like, yo, row. Man, your heart be about to jump out your chest, man. But no, it is a dope workout, though, man. And actually, you might like it. You don't have to be out there long either, man. That's the other thing. You don't even take long.
I'm good. Official momentum. We need another live show. Come to Moon Township.
You ever been out, Moon?
Yeah.
What's out there? Anything cool?
I mean, it's out past Robinson. It's close to the airport.
Like Robert Morris area and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Robert Morris is right there. I've been there to Robert Morris before. I've been to the golf course out there. I don't know what spots are out in Moon Township. We could be doing a live show. I guess it'd be Robinson. It'd probably have to be Robinson, I'm guessing.
Well, no, they got the new milkshake factories over that way.
Is it?
It's right when you're on that, when you first take the exit and you go past the little the little Air Force base or whatever the heck that little FBO is. Yeah, it's right when you're making that right to go on that main strip where Robert Morris stuff is. Yeah, it's in the shopping center right across the street. Yeah, it's literally right at that corner you're making that right, man.
Nice.
Interesting.
Camonier, Josh Dobbs versus the Panthers in 2017 will forever be a better NFL performance than any game in Mason's whole career. I don't care if it was preseason. I don't think it's better than Mason's Browns game.
I don't think Ramon Foster would agree with that statement either. I did get a chance to see his comments about
That's
Mason
where this
Rudolph.
Is coming from?
I don't know if that's where it's coming from, but I did, before I had deactivated everything, I took that, you go that one last hurrah.
Okay.
And I did see where Ramon was at. He was doing an interview. I forgot with who, but they were asking him about Mason Rudolph. And he was saying that he first off thinks that he's a good quarterback. And he was saying that how he thinks that he deserves a better opportunity here to actually show it. But he thinks that it should be Trubisky and Mason, that are out there as the QB1 and QB2. He was like, he doesn't want to see Mitch out there at all.
Pickett.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't want to see Kenny out there at all. Yeah, that's how he was kind of breaking it down and stuff like that. I was like, oh, all right, okay.
That's just because Pitt smoked Tennessee last year.
Ooh,
They're about to smoke them again this year.
Okay, so you went, it was just college beef? That's what it was?
I think so.
Oh, man, all right.
Yeah. Fish momentum.
See, I think it's just that veteran football thing, man. a lot of veterans say this all of a sudden, man. Hey, bro, Kenny need to chill, man. I don't know. We don't know nothing, though. You know how that go.
Fish Momentum says, y'all check out the Put It Down vid by Ambition. No.
I have not, but I have not been on social. You got to remember that. I'm off now. So I have not checked it out.
Fish Momentum says, cut out them White Claws. Good advice.
No, it's not. That's a part of your hydration.
It's Bud Lights this year.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And Kenny, you trust.
Nick White, Backyard Brawl on Twitch stream. Can't wait. Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up.
Who's getting the dub? Let's go, Pitt.
I'm not even going to front. I don't feel confident about this one.
Serious?
I don't.
Why?
But we're going to give it our best effort.
You always win. I ain't tripping.
We got a weird thing going on with the quarterbacks right now.
Oh,
we lose Pickett, and this is like Duck Mason 2.0 right now. I'm flipping back and forth.
You enjoyed that, though?
No.
You definitely enjoyed that.
It's very frustrating. We are pulling out dubs out of our ass, but it's been really frustrating. I mean, we were winning really easily last year with Pickett.
Yeah.
This year, it's coming down to the wire. I'm getting iced by the computer. I got to, like, chug Smirnoff Ice before I kick field goals and stuff. It's getting crazy. Yeah.
Sheesh.
It's getting that close. I still, my only loss is against Penn State, though.
Okay.
Earlier in the year. That was a user versus user game. That came down to the wire. That was a good one. I'm still in the national championship hunt. I got to win these next 3 games that are all going to be user games, and then the ACC championship, and then I'll be in the Natty.
Okay.
And that's if we got kind of like this weird situation going on with Buffalo. They're in the MAC. Somehow they were scheduled the easiest slate possible. They play a bunch of D2 teams, and they're smoking them. They have one game at the end of the season against Rutgers. Jesus. And, like, we need Rutgers to win, or, like, they might be playing in the Natty because they're going to be undefeated.
Yeah, I see that now.
It's all going to depend, though, if they give respect to my strength of schedule or whoever else's strength of schedule that has a chance that's actually a user in the game.
That's crazy.
But, yeah,
Exciting times, though, man.
Backyard Brawl is coming up. All right, we got one more. Kamonier says, Deke, I'm glad you're finally on the Office hype train. Yeah, I really like The Office.
There it is.
Jacob Alessio, one more, says, Larry Oben junk food is giving me Melvin vibes.
Did I miss? I know he has the microwave he pulled up with, but yeah, what did I miss?
I don't know. He's not really practicing right now.
Yeah, no, I got that, but
That's
that
due
was
to injury.
Coach. Yeah, but Coach Tomlin said that don't look into it too much. It's nothing serious. We're just taking it as a filling out, getting to know you type of situation, which makes sense. I mean, Larry is coming off of foot surgery. He had in what was it, January? He had that surgery. Yeah. So January time frame. So they're just being smart with him, man.
Oh no, it had to have been way before that, right? It's not like he sat out the Super Bowl or way after. I'm sorry.
No. In terms of the surgery, though, I thought he had the surgery after, like in January. That's what I thought.
Oh wait,
the Super Bowl was in February.
Yeah, he missed the Super Bowl.
Yeah, remember he was hurt.
I didn't even remember that.
Yeah, I thought he, or maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong.
I don't know. I mean, it was in the off season.
Yeah, I know it was in the off season.
It was around that time.
Right.
Not that it matters like that much.
Yeah.
That's what affected him from not signing with the Bears.
Right, because when he had signed to go out there and they were going to check him, that's when they was like, "Yo, this not healed the way it needs to be."
Yeah.
It could be February, but I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was.
Open junk food though.
Yeah, I don't know what that. Yeah, I know in this picture when he was coming up, when he's checking in, he does have like the microwave under his arm, and I'm like, that ain't junk food. Like, what we doing? What's going on here, man?
Maybe he's a popcorn guy.
I don't know. Who knows, man?
I feel like popcorn would be a staple out there, right?
I didn't eat popcorn out there, but I don't really eat a lot of popcorn. No how? Yeah,
It's just the easiest thing. You just throw in the microwave, right? Was it popular? Was it a popular thing or no?
What? Popcorn?
Yeah. Microwave popcorn.
I'm sure. I mean, it's a popular concept, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, at training camp, we not eating popcorn like that. I know I wasn't, yeah.
Healthy eating all around.
I didn't say that. Like, when I come to camp, I have Pedialyte and junk food. But, like, my junk food is, like, Sour Patch Kids, Skittles, like, that was my diet. You know what I mean? Yeah. But we in the microwave, I don't know. I don't know. Jacob, explain yourself. Why are we explaining for Jacob? Let Jacob explain himself. Why you call him Obi Junk Food? That's what we're going to find out.
Official Momentum then just says Moats and Deke are goats. Thank you.
Man. Salute you. We appreciate you, baby. We definitely do.
So where do we want to go from here?
I mean, shoot, man. Let's start with the beginning of this thing, man. First, open practice, right? Because yesterday was just conditioning tests and check-in and things like that for the Steelers with their training camp. And to just start off, I was happy to see that everybody showed up. Deontay Johnson showed up, right? We talked about that being the next, all right, is he going to be there? Is he not going to be there? We know he still wants the money and stuff like that, but it was just good to see that he was there. And then from what I saw in terms of his interview, he said from his perspective, he's ready to go. He's going to be a full participant from his side, basically saying that, hey, man, if you're not seeing me out there, that's coaches and that's them doing what they do. But I'm here and I'm ready to go. So I definitely like that part for him, man. The next thing, though, was just the surprise of the news about Minkah and Tyson. Like, you know, you get the benefit or the positive news with Deontay showing up and everything like that. But then it's like two not so glamorous reports. You know what I mean? When you talk about Minkah starting out on the NFI list for falling off the bike.
Never even knew there was a list called the NFI.
Yeah. Well, I'm aware of it, but not a lot of people get on it. That's for the guys that don't show up to the mandatory stuff when you get hurt. You go on the NFI list, non-football injury list, meaning you got hurt on your own time, which if you're not Minkah, it's a big deal because that's how you get contracts voided out. That's how you lose out on money when you're hurt and it's not on NFL's time. That's what we talk about. Hey, if you're holding out, it's a double-edged sword because if you're trading on your own and you get hurt in any capacity, that's on you. The team doesn't have to cover any of that, doesn't have to cover your rehab. But Minkah is Minkah. They're going to take care of him. They just paid and made him the highest paid safety. But it's just like, dang, go on, man. What was you doing on this bike? Like, I get Joe Biden falling off the bike. He's old. President Biden, excuse me. I don't want to disrespect you there. And it's like, I get it. You know, he missed the pedal. It happens. I ride my bike. I'm a Peloton guy. I don't fall, but my bike doesn't go anywhere. But I'm just like, Minkah, you're a heck of an athlete. You're a way better athlete than me. You're way younger than me. You're way better athlete and younger than Joe Biden. How the heck are you falling off this bike? And it wasn't a dirt bike, wasn't a motorbike. We're talking about a pedal bike.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. From my standpoint, it's either one of two things. It's either he was doing something risky.
Ooh.
Or it was like a Joe Biden incident where you just
how?
You weren't riding your bike properly, or you just missed something, you looked the other way, and you crashed in. I don't know. Something stupid. Those are the only two options.
I'm like,
right?
I'm glad it was the wrist and not anything else. But I'm just like, bro, Mink, like, what is going on, man? And it was funny to me. Like, it's not funny, but it is funny in the sense that, like, you would think that, okay, when they say it's not serious, it's like, all right, cool. But part of me is like, it is serious because you have him on the NFI list. So it's like, it's enough that...
What does the NFI list do for us, though? What's the benefit to the Steelers for doing that?
So typically the benefit is this. If this is a player that got hurt on his own time, you don't have to necessarily, you're not on the hook for injury compensation, workers' comp. You're not on the hook for that. So when you're playing as a football player, every injury that happens on the field, you're entitled to workers' compensation, just like any regular job is. And the team has to pay for that. That comes out of their pocket. Every player knows that, or they should know that, and the team understands that, which is why it's important that if you're getting hurt in any capacity, it's while you're there. By him hurting his wrist, not being there, and then put him on the NFI list, whenever time comes for him and he wants to get anything done potentially to that wrist, any type of benefit, any type of coverage from the NFL, which by law they're having to do that because they're his employer, they're off the hook now because he got hurt on his own. So if he ever comes down the line to the team, he's like, yo, y'all need to fix this. Now, why he's playing is different because they're going to always take care of their players while you're here. This is more so once you leave out. When you're trying to get that risk taken care of 10 years, 20 years down the line, when you're trying to do anything to fix that part of it, they're going to be able to look back and say, well, hey, man, we can't 100% say that what's going on with your wrist is solely because of football. Because remember, you fell off that bike on vacation, NFI list. So that's the part where it helps the team. That's just more of like the janky behind the scenes, like business part of it. But that's what that means. For Minkah, it's not going to affect him, though, in the now because he is who he is. They're not getting rid of him. They're not even thinking about it. But imagine if this is a Montravius Adams, for example, that's coming into camp and he's in a competition and he's hurt on his own and he's on his NFI list. Now they looking at you a little bit like, I don't know, this could be bad for you. It's also going to open up another opportunity for somebody else as well because they're going to be able to get those reps while you're not out there. And while you're on the NFI list, if I remember correctly, it doesn't count on the 90-man roster either. So if you needed to bring in a guy because it's going to be a longer term, think like the PUP list, right? The PUP list, where those guys are up there for usually a couple of weeks at a time. You're able to bring in another guy to not hurt your roster. Whereas if you don't put them on a list, you can't bring that body in there, but that body isn't practicing because it's hurt. Yeah. So that's like just the logistic, like business side of it.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be that bad if he's not getting surgery or he's in a cast.
Yeah, because I kind of look at it like this.
Probably just a sprained wrist or something like that.
So for his position, and I'm a dude that throughout my whole career I've always had wrist injuries, both sides, right? Sprains, fractures, like you name it, ligaments, nerves, all of it. Like hand goes numb, completely numb, right? I would have to wear, you always see me in the pitch, black tape or black things on my wrist because otherwise my hands go numb as soon as I even go to like touch you, right? But that's me in the box. That's me as an outside linebacker or even as an inside linebacker where your every play jamming your hand, jamming your wrist against 300-pound offensive linemen, whether it's two hands or you're isolating with one hand setting the edge. For Minkah, he's not going to have to do that. I mean, as a safety, he's not pressed up like a cornerback. So it's not going to impact him on a play in and play out basis. The thing that I looked at it was like this. It's more inconvenience than anything because this is supposed to be where you're feeling your absolute best. Because once the pads come on, you're only going downhill. Regardless of how much we lie as players and say, oh, we feel great, best. Hey, man, I feel 100%. And it's December. It's like, no one feels 100%. You're starting out at 100% yesterday when they first showed up. Every day from there is going to go downhill. Now, you're hoping that it's slow, but it's going to go down. That's just the reality of it. That's why when the offseason hits, guys have to give their time, like give their bodies legitimate breaks. Well, for Minkah, it's like, okay, it's not significant, but it's going to keep you from being at 100, right? It's going to have some type of something with you. So you just got to know that, all right, what's the plan for managing it? Because I'm sure there's going to be times where, hey, it's going to be a game where he might fall on that wrist awkward. Might re-aggravate it. It's going to be a time where, okay, he might be having to go make a big hit on a running back that just shot up through the hole. All right, what's your decision? Are you going to try to protect that wrist because it's kind of nagging? Or are you going to still put it out there and do what you need to do? Those are some of the things that when I think of the potential negative from it, like what could come of it. But once again, for Minkah, we're hoping that none of that even happens, right? That this is literally just as simple and clean as give him a couple days, whatever he's dealing with is over and he's good to go. But that's just like the potential of it in terms of like why the team even be cautious enough to say, yo, put him on that NFI list or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you could just have him sitting out practices.
Right. You could easily do that and be fine. But for them to put him on that list, that's why for me, I'm like, knowing what the list is for, so you're not putting him up there if it's not something of significance where you know he's going to be limited in certain capacities. Because otherwise, like you say, you just want to have him practice today. Give him a vet day. Like, man, it's serious right there. He's going to miss like 2 days. All right, cool. But that's the part for me where it's just like, all right, let's see how this thing plays out, how long it takes. And we'll get more information because I don't think they went into the specific details of what exactly is wrong with his wrist. They just simply said a wrist injury from falling off his bike on vacation. Man. But as a whole, man, I don't think it's nothing that we should be overly panicked or worried about. I just think it's something that for me personally, I look at it a little differently just because I know what it feels like. You know what I mean? But as a whole, I don't think it's going to have a crazy impact on Minkah.
For sure. Yeah. Tyson.
That was a surprise for me, man.
I'm with you. This should be
that was the time
he's coming in. He's feeling the best, especially with him missing basically all of last season.
Yeah, dude.
And apparently it's from overtraining.
Yeah, this
knee
is
swell.
Yeah,
he's a big dude. He's like 35.
And I told you,
this one's got me a little concerned actually.
Yeah, and I told you, I had literally just saw him a week ago when we were working our football camp over at West State, man, and it was.
I think he was at the softball thing. I think he was.
I low-key thought he was there too. I wasn't there, but I saw the pictures. I thought he was out there. He definitely was at the camp though with me. And yeah, talk about everything was good, looked good. Now that I think about it, I did see something that would make sense though.
Did you see a limp?
No, he had a leg sleeve on. And we were it was a specific type of leg sleeve, which is designed for inflammation. And when I looked at it, and I was like, all right, yeah, I mean, we wearing whatever, like maybe you're traveling. I'm thinking like he probably was traveling back into town. So you want to manage the inflammation, especially when you're getting older and you're a bigger guy, the flights and stuff like that. I get it. But now seeing this report a couple days later, it's like, oh, this was a little bit more significant than what I had initially thought it was. But yeah, this is, I look at this as a pro and a con. The con definitely is, man, what's up with Tyson, right? Because this is opposite leg. It's not the same leg as the ankle from a year ago that kept him out for the large portion of the season. That's fine. That's healed up. But this is something new. But when you're talking about a knee, when you're talking about inflammation, and at this point in the season, this typically doesn't just go away. This is simply something that you're going to deal with every couple of weeks. Every couple of weeks, you either got to drain the knee. Every couple of weeks, you're either going to want to have to figure out ways to manage that swelling and stuff like that. So you could see potentially when the season starts where he won't be always a full participant on those Wednesdays and Thursdays, you know? Whereas typically Tyson wasn't a give multiple days off a week. You know, he was one of those consistent practice type of guys. But if this is what he's dealing with already, it may look a little bit more like how I think of Ramon Foster, for example. I know later in his career, because he was a big guy, he would deal with knee stuff as well, which is he's talked about plenty of times. And you would watch him on the practice report, and Wednesday or Thursday would be one of his days where he wasn't going to be out there, and it's their way of taking care of him. And then when he was going to be out there, they were going to be smart with his reps because you knew, do I need Ramon? Do I need Tyson on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, or do I need him on Sunday? Need him on Sunday. So what they do is they just figure out a plan. They talk with Tyson. They talk with, D-line coach and say, this is going to be how we work with Tyson to make sure he's available for us on Sundays. So, like I said, it's a pro and a con with it, but I don't hate it. The thing that I do like is this, though. Montravius Adams, you're going to get a lot more reps now. You're going to get a chance to see what you can do. DeMarvin Leal, you're going to get a chance to see what you can do a little bit more. A lot of these guys in the interior part of this D-line, guys that we said, man, hey,
they got talent.
We got a ton of dudes in here, but where the reps going to come? Well, now with Tyson not being available, Tyson has his job. He's secure. But these other guys, you talk about a Henry Mondu. You talk about a Carlos Davis. You talk about a Khalil Davis. Well, now instead of you maybe only getting 3 reps today, you might mess around and get 10 reps today because Tyson isn't available to you. So you got to make the most of that. You got to take full-on advantage of that. And a similar thing could be said at the safety position. If you're DeMonte Kazi, if you are Trey Norwood, if you're Carl Joseph, if you're any of those dudes that's going to get a chance to align next to Edmonds because there's no Minkah, oh my God, you better be pumped about it. And if you're Edmonds, this is a huge opportunity for you because we've seen what you look like with Minkah. And man, everybody look good when you're fighting with Batman. Robin looked like a son of a gun with Batman. Batgirl like a son of a gun with Batman. But you put them by themselves, it's like, it ain't hitting the same. We know what Edmonds looks like with Minkah. Edmonds, how good are you when there was no Minkah next to you now? I want to see what that looks like. Can you show that you're worth this money that you're seeking? Because that is a difference. If you can go out there and show while there's no Minkah that you could be a leader, that you can go out there and play silent and silent, you can create splash plays even in a practice setting. Well, hey, now when, the offseason hits with the Steelers, you might be a little bit more prone to, do a long-term deal with them now. But because you would have seen it. And that's the part where it's like, man, these are some opportunities that are being presented right here for these dudes, man.
Yeah, definitely.
No.
Percent chance this Alu thing is anything like Banner and Tuitt last year?
Say that. You just the Alu part, not Minkah, right?
Yeah, just Tyson.
Just Tyson. I don't think it'd be to that extent. Mainly because, number one, there was no surgery involved. And from what it sounds like, it's more inflammation than anything. And that does happen when you overtrain because you do got to allow your body time to rest. Tyson is just Tyson. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I just think, man, for me, like for Tyson, I think he'll be all right. I don't think it's going to be this thing where we're like, yo, is he even dressing? Is he available? Or he's looking like how at times Devin looked. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's going to be like that personally.
The only way I could see it is if Leal or one of these dudes, Montravius, is just like absolutely balling out.
Yeah.
And then we don't feel like we need Alu as much. Like his spot is basically lost because that's what happened with Banner, I thought. He was the starting right tackle the whole offseason, and then he gets in the preseason game, looks fine. But then I guess something happened again before the regular season started with his knee, right?
Yeah.
There was another flare-up or something. And then he just never really got his job back. Because right now, I think, I'm with you. I don't care about Tyson practicing, any of that. He's good for 30, 40% of the snaps at that nose tackle position. Probably on first and second down for the most part.
Absolutely.
That's when we need him. And he's been really good at that with the Steelers. He's had like this second emergence of his career. So I'm kind of with you. And then like the Tuitt thing was something else too, where we're talking about like, all right, is his love for football still there because of what happened tragically with his brother? Yeah. He was injured though too. Or like, I don't think we have any sense that Alu's like that at all.
And listen, like I said, for a fact, I just seen Tyson a week ago. Tyson is ready to go. Okay. It's not a situation where you're asking, is he about to retire? Is he not committed? Is he not excited about playing? Is he not chomping at the bit? He wants to get back out there. He, just like me, understands when you're older in football years, not in real life, 34, 35 in real life isn't old. But in football years, that's considered old. He knows, man, you can't sit out a year. You can't miss long periods of time at that age because they're already looking to replace you, and that just justifies why they're going to replace you. So he understands that. He doesn't want to be set.
So he doesn't want this Leal type of situation that I'm talking about.
Trust me, he doesn't want that at all. Not at all. And that's the part for me where it's like, Tyson's going to be all right. I just think this is one of those things where, like we talked about, man, Is having Tyson out there day one of training camp practice more important than having Tyson out there week one against Cincinnati Bengals? You know what I mean? I think like that's the approach that Coach Tomlin and the team is taking. And sometimes you have to protect the players from themselves, man. When you talk about guys overtraining and doing the all season, it's because we don't have somebody to protect us. We don't have somebody in our ear telling you, hey, yo, chill today. Yeah, you got to take, hey, you done too much for today. Get off the field. Nah, we in our ear saying, is somebody out there getting another rep? I'm going to do 3 more reps. Is somebody out there right now that's about to work out? Again, I'm not going to eat dinner right now. I'm going to get this third workout. It's like that's what's burning in your head, and that's why you obsess over it. And that's why we talk about how guys be like, you know, it's like a culture shock for us when we done, because it's like, yo, this is all you know. But that's what you need a coach at times to kind of, yo, you got to stop. You got to chill. This is a rule. You got to be off the field at this time to protect you from this type of stuff from happening, man.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Nah, man, but it's been dope though, man. I'm just so excited, man. We are finally having it, man. So let's go down this list, man.
Do you want to hear some of these reports?
Let's get some updates. Unless you have something that you want to drop out there, man.
Out of Minkah and Tyson?
Yeah.
Nah, not really.
Yeah, because like I said, with this, man, it's still very new. We don't have a ton of information about the specifics all the way, but we do know what these lists represent and why they represent what they represent. But at the same time, it presents opportunities, man.
We got a lot of Deontay Johnson buzz going on right here.
Good buzz? Let's talk about it. What we got, man?
Weird buzz. Not necessarily bad.
Mm-hmm.
We got Brooke Pryor saying right here, Deontay taking a page from the TJ Watt training camp hold-in playbook. Reminder, earlier today, Johnson said he would fully participate if it were up to him, but Tomlin might decide otherwise.
So this is a unique situation in the sense that up until last year, we really hadn't experienced a lot of hold-ins. And now we've seen realistically 2 of them. In terms of TJ last year, Minkah doing OTAs and minicamp this year. But with Deontay, I do like the fact that he was proactive in the sense of getting that narrative out ahead of time that, hey, I'm here. I'm 100% committed. If I'm not out there, if I'm not participating, it is not on me. That is their decision. Because now it takes any blame off of Deontay. It takes any speculation off of Deontay. Otherwise, we'd be sitting here saying, well, Deontay's doing a hold-in. Is Deontay happy? What should we do with Deontay? But this lets us know that that is not the case. So what it sounds like from a business side is this. 1 or 2 things about to happen. You either paying this man or you trading this man. Because why aren't you putting him out there on the field?
This gets weird, though, too. Brooke Pryor had another tweet afterwards saying Mike Tomlin said it wasn't his decision to keep Deontay from fully participating today. Earlier, Deontay said...
Was it the agent, maybe?
Agent could it be GM? Agent, could it be like Khan?
Because this is what I'm saying. Like, this
could Rooney get involved?
But this is why I said I didn't even think the agent part. So once again, though, it's still, if it's agent or not, if it's Khan or not, or if it's Rooney or not, it still boils down to 2 things. If I'm about to pay you a long-term deal and we're trying to work out the particulars of that deal, if I'm Deontay's agent, I'm telling him, bro, don't go out there until they get the deal done. The sooner they want you out there, the sooner they'll agree to what we're asking for. No different than Kyler Murray, right? How we talked about, oh, man, why would you give into it? Well, you ain't have a choice. Even though that is funny. When I start to see you got to study a certain amount of time, I said, holy cow. But that's a whole nother thing. We're not even going to get on that right now. We ain't even get on that right now. We'll do that later. Deke. We'll get to it later. But with this scenario, it's like, yo, if you're the agent, you're telling Deontay, look, if they really want you out there to practice, they'll go ahead and pay. We know what the number is. We know what the floor is. All right. We've been doing this whole offseason. So that's one approach. If you are the Steelers and you're negotiating with it, you're going to tell, hey, man, we want you out there, right? At least that's what we would think or we would assume. But if you're the Steelers and you don't want him out there, you're maybe thinking, okay, if we're trying to move this guy in a trade, I can't risk him getting hurt in any way, shape, or form because then that kills any potential trade. So, Deontay, you're going to be here. We're not finding you. You're cool. You're off to the side. But, hey, if we get this deal done, we're able to move you for whatever, well, then now we're good. That's the other part of it that I'm thinking. So that's why I'm just like, this sounds crazy. But I'm just glad that Deontay said his piece first.
We got more Tomlin quotes, though.
Yeah.
Tomlin on Deontay. I acknowledge that he was less than 100% participant today. We'll continue to manage the circumstance, but right now my energy and focus is on those that are participating, and I think that's the appropriate mindset to have.
Well, that's always how Coach Tomlin is going to respond in situations like that, so it doesn't villainize Deontay, but he also doesn't have to keep talking about it either. Like, that's just, no, I'm going to read too much into that right there.
It's kind of strange.
It is, though. But once again, I'm just so happy for Deontay that he got to speak first. Because imagine if Deontay didn't get a chance to say, I'm here, I'm a full participant, and Coach Tomlin said that right there, anything that Deontay would say afterwards is going to be looking like it's fabrication or he's just trying to save face. Whereas now, it doesn't look like that. Now, it looks like, yo, Deontay said what he needed to say. Somebody is off right here, but Deontay, you still kind of give him the benefit of the doubt in this scenario.
What does on air mean? Because we got this dude saying Brian Batko, Steelers first team offense on air.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to my dog Brian Batko.
So he's got Deontay and Pickens actually as wide receiver 1 and 2. Claypool in the slot.
So on air is this, and I guarantee when he sent that out, it was probably at the beginning of practice.
2 hours ago.
Time. Yeah. So on air is just this: when we're doing our walkthroughs, when we're doing pre-practice warm-ups, especially when it's helmets only, which they're in right now, or shells, the little soft pads, you're not having defenders across from you, or your defender is Najee Harris. Your defender is Pat Fry. When we joked about there in OT, it's like, yo, I'm watching it, but is these guys standing over there? So when they're going on air, they're just simply saying, hey, these are our top 3 groups, right? First unit, second unit, third team. All right. First unit, you're going to run your full 6 or 7 plays of what we're going to do in the first team period, just as a walkthrough, essentially on air. No defenders out there. So you got the quarterback. Hey, give me the motion. We're going to go through all our things. Throw the ball, everything should look crisp, everything should look good. But it's at almost like a jog through. Not a walk through, it's like a jog through tempo. But that's what he means by on air. So, yes, he could be there for that part. And TJ last year would take part in that part of it. Minkah doing OTAs took part in that part of it. But when practice actually starts, and now we're running and we're competing and we're doing drills and all the other stuff, and it's one-on-ones competition, that's where they're not taking any chances, because that's where the risk, skyrockets and stuff like that.
Any takes on Pickens on that outside? Claypool in the slot?
I like it.
I do too.
I like it a lot.
I feel like that was the optimal lineup ever since we drafted him.
I'm with you. I like it a lot.
And we're hearing a lot of glaring things about Calvin Austin too. Apparently he took one to the house.
Yep, I like it a lot, man.
How about this one though? let me make sure I find this, because this is actually funny and a little disheartening, at least to me.
Oh no.
So this actually goes against what that super chat was a little bit ago, talking about
the quarterbacks.
It went a little bit against it.
Because they said
apparently the last play.
They were talking about Mitch. They said Mitch was.
I know, that's what I'm saying. This was, I think, just the last of it. Okay, I almost got it. All right, here it is. No, I don't have it. I'm embarrassing myself right now. Give me one more second. 2, 3.
You're good, man. Take your time. We got time.
All right, here it is. Oh, wait. Here's an injury update. Moultrie.
Yeah, TD out of Auburn, right?
Yeah.
What did he do? Hammy? Head flexor?
It's saying he's on his feet on the side. Hopefully not serious.
Soft tissue.
Being carted off. Could be precaution. Long way back to the facility. Cart is often used, even for non-severe injuries.
Yeah, could easily be soft tissue or cramps. And what we mean by soft tissue is just like you're not pulling the hammy, but when you're that first practice, I don't care who you are, how great a shape you are, A, B, L, Bell in their peaks. Everybody goes through this phase of training camp practice. The first 3 days, that's where you talk about the acclimation period of helmets only and stuff like that. It's just different from your training versus when you're actually out there on that field. And for the veterans, when we're going through it, obviously we've done it more than enough, so we understand how to manage certain reps, certain plays. It's like, all right, early on, I can't do what I would normally do because I have to be smart until my body is fully, back to this type of work. Younger guys, you don't always got that luxury. I remember me, man, it was times where it was like, I probably am playing with the pulled hip flexor right now, but I don't have an option. Wrap me up. I'm going to figure it out. And you just keep going. Could easily be something like that, man. So I probably wouldn't read too much into that. And also the cramping or hydration element. It's just, first day. Once again, most guys travel back into town over these past couple of days. As an athlete, all of that has an impact, especially when you go out here and you start playing football. Not training on your own on cones and stuff, but playing real football. It could all affect you, man.
This one's from Josh Carney. Here's the story. You got to connect these tweets together a little bit.
Hey, this is what we do, man.
Quarterbacks doing post-practice push-ups after Pickett's interception to end practice. So I guess all the quarterbacks have to pay.
One band, one sound.
Here's the details. Kenny Pickett tosses first INT. This is from Alex Kozora. Pressure, hitches, short throws, pass right side. Picked by Carlins Plateau. That's not good.
That's like a third team.
That's not good whenever you don't know who the hell picked it up. That's not good.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm so sorry. Why did I do the exact same thing? I was like, yo, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
Justin Lane with a great read on a throw up the seam from Mason.
No, but shout out to Carlins, though, man.
Nearly picked it.
You said Justin
Lane almost picked a Mason Rudolph.
Okay.
Dude, this is hilarious. I'm not even going to front. How is this not funny?
Okay.
Because it's just literally everything play by play. We can't even see it. Still, it's kind of interesting. I'm not even going to lie.
Hey, man.
DeMarvin Leal just blew up a run play to McFarland.
I'm here for it, man. It's kind of like we're living it. You know, I like this.
But yeah, that's not good. I thought after that guy's comment about, oh man, everyone's calling for Pickett, I'm assuming he still had a good day. Let's not say the pick was the end all be all.
Did Mitch have a pick?
I'm not seeing anything right now. I'm telling you, this is like it's tough because it is literally like almost like a play by play. So there's probably like 60, 70 tweets here. You could just scroll through and be like, hey, Leal made a good play here.
Everybody is out there trying to do the same thing, huh? Everybody out there trying to get their tweets. So, hey, man, I got this play. Hey, you saw the play right? You right.
Here's one on Trubisky. Trubisky looks deep down the left sideline on a 7v7 for Pickens. Makes the catch out of bounds. Cam Sutton, great job squeezing the rookie to the boundary.
I think they did end up connecting a little bit later. I know when I was Googling something, they were talking about Trubisky and Pickens having like a 40 or 50 yard bomb that they actually did complete after that.
Yeah, where's the bad Trubisky plays at?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Go to check Brooke Pryor. She's another one. I know this out there.
Mason Rudolph to Jeremy McNichols out the backfield on a final rep for a short game.
I'm excited to talk about Jeremy. We're gonna get on him a little bit later in today's show, man. Definitely like that a lot, though, man.
Hey, the dude is right. Whoever said that in the super chat about Pickett, because Steelers Depot says Yin's already hollering for Pickett at SVC. LOL.
Just do me a favor real quick.
Yeah.
Type in Mitch Trubisky, just his name.
Just Trubisky?
Just the name, and let's see what pops up.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about in the search, right? Yeah, just what pops up.
I'm seeing good things
let's see what they say.
Oh, wait, no. Here's where it gets bad. Trubisky out route to Pickens, far side, undercut by Cam Sutton, nearly picked. Ugly first 3 reps for Trubisky.
Okay. Shout out to my dog Cam. Sound like he getting his hands on some footballs.
Well, all right, here's one from Brooke Pryor. Trubisky takes the first 2 first team reps and has 2 incompletions. A fan yells, "Get Pickett in there," and so it begins. So there you go.
That is funny though, man. And I'm glad Coach Salva did say, "I'm not going to overmanage this. I'm not switching them out after every rep or every couple of bad plays. Nah, it's not happening." And of course, Fitz, first play. Hey yo, get him out. Let's go.
Mitch rocked the UNC shorts. Those are pretty sick.
Ooh,
like the Jordan ones.
Those are clean. Yeah. I wish. And actually, I don't wish I liked UNC. I just wish that I liked UNC instead of Duke, because I love Jordans and I love some of like the Carolina stuff, and I'm always like, man, this would be so dope with a Tar Heel fit, and I'm like, I just not doing it, bro. Yeah.
So here's probably what you were talking about. This is from DK Sports. He says, Mitch and Pickens deep hook up just down the left sideline. Sweet adjustment. Back the ball for the rookie.
Okay.
But yeah, that's. I mean, do we need? Is there any more like update? Is there a name you want me to type in?
No, I'm trying. That's what we might start doing. Devin Bush. Let's go. Yeah, I got names. Let's go. You technically are my social media right now.
Yeah.
Deke is my social media, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, Deke. Come on, talk to me.
Whoa.
You can't tell me you don't love that outfit, bro.
Whoa.
I
it's
almost reactivated my social media just so I could tell him that I like this outfit.
Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, ready for this one though? Chris Adamski. Robert Spillane he says sitting, I'm sure he means splitting, is splitting first team reps at inside linebacker evenly with Miles Jack and Devin Bush.
Okay, don't be surprised.
Wow.
Do not be surprised.
Did Merrill Hodge know something that we didn't?
You looked at me like I was crazy when I said...
you said it like last week or something, right?
All right.
Okay, I'm on latest on Devin Bush. Let's No, like I'm not saying much else. That was the main thing.
Though, I still expect Devin to beat out Spillane. He should beat him out. He should. But this is the byproduct of everything that happened last season. So it is going to be a competition for as long as Devin makes it a competition. Miles Jack, this isn't going to be a competition with Miles for too much longer. This whole splitting reps thing, we ain't worried about that. But for Devin, this will go on as long as he allows it to.
Got a couple more, actually. This one's from Steel City 55.
Oh, shout out to the 5.
Sounds like just a fan out there doing the Lord's work. Says, Devin Bush already got a sack today.
Let's go.
I hope he plays to his full potential this year. He's going to have to if he wants to have a nice payday.
Nah, shout out to
him.
Dude
spitting facts.
And you know who? I hop too much actually put in the chat as soon as we started talking about Devin. They put in the chat Devin got a sack today as well.
Look at this reporting.
Hey, man, shout out to y'all, man. I like that.
Alex Kuzor says, Miles Jack and Devin Bush working together on far field during ST, I guess, special team sessions. Hitting the blocking sled. Brian Flores coaching them. Like to see the extra work.
Mm-hmm. No, we definitely need
Brian
that,
Flores spending considerable time with Devin Bush and Miles Jack on the far practice field. And this goes back to what we were talking about with Deontay. Deontay and Minkah getting cardio work in.
Yeah, just running gashes on the side.
Any other names?
Terrell Edmonds.
I was going to say, should I type in just Edmonds or Terrell? Well, no, we'll do Terrell Edmonds.
Because, if you type in Edmonds, you're going to deal with some Buffalo. You're going to get some Trey. Yeah.
Okay, we got the Steelers' first-team defense. Cam Hayward, Chris Wormley, TJ, Devin Bush, Miles Jack, Alex Highsmith, Akello, DeMonte Casey, Terrell Edmonds, Cam Sutton. In the slot, Levi Wallace.
Oh, you said Levi was in the slot?
No. Cam Sutton in the slot.
Okay. I was like, whoa.
And then Levi Wallace outside.
Okay, bet.
I think that's pretty much what we would expect given the players that are available.
That sounds about right.
Right?
Yeah.
Because defensive line, Hayward and Wormley, it would be Ogunjobi or Alualu.
Right. In due time.
Linebackers are fine.
So, yeah.
Kazi's out there. You would think he's next up on the depth chart if
Minkah.
Minkah's not out there. So,
He did lead the league in picks one season, so without a doubt.
Nothing else for Terrell Edmonds.
All right. What are our corners looking like? Let me get some Akello. Let's talk Akello, man. Yeah. What's Akello looking like out here, man? What the report's saying?
Not seeing anything right now.
Man.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, we got action?
This is someone's take on day one. It says top performers. This is then he says based off reports. How can you do that? How can you do that? Right now, I guess you know what? Top performers. He's got it right. I would say Liao's a top performer. Devin Bush.
All right.
Based off of the reports we're reading, right?
Cam Sutton.
Is Cam Sutton on the list? It's not on his list.
Oh, because I think he said he almost had to pick, and then he forced Pickens out on the deep throw.
Yeah, he's snubbing Cam Sutton.
Yeah,
put him in your top performers.
If they're talking about him enough on day one like that, come on, man, that's got to count for something.
Okay, I'll list them off. Pickens, Anthony Miller, Calvin Austin, has Mason.
Rudolph. Okay.
Akello, though, is in the top performers of this list.
Okay.
Jeremy McNichols. Wow, getting that early work.
I like it.
Marvin Liao and Devin Bush. And then NM. I don't know what NM means, but they got Mitch Trubisky.
MM?
NM.
Nominated, maybe.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's either bad or he just missed out on the top performers.
Nearly made it, or near missed.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just put HM, honorable mention?
Trying to be different. Too smart for his own good.
Okay, nothing else on Akello. Just more of the roster combinations.
Okay. Let me think offensively. Oh, well, people got a chance to see what Najee looked like for the first time, right? In person. So let's see what that looks like, man. You want to say anything about him, man?
Okay. Najee.
Nothing?
Steelers running back Najee Harris offers hard truth about Pittsburgh offense. Kind of want to click on that.
So let's go do it, man. Let's see what this
Yahoo article.
Him, man.
Maybe this is something Najee said today.
It's plenty of media getting put out there right now. Plenty of interviews. Plenty of people are talking at training camp.
This was from last night, so this was before training camp. But let's say
no. If it was from last night, then that could have been when he arrived yesterday.
Gotcha.
Because that was a whole another they're talking every day, man. Heck yeah.
Yeah, this is back to the whole 500 touches thing.
Okay.
He says, why did he say it? And Najee says, because we don't have any leaders on offense.
Dang. Sheesh. Najee, Lord. I'm gonna just take me a drink real quick. Woo.
Dude, that's literally the only quotes in the article, so I'm guessing he said it. He goes on to say, no doubt with the retirement of QB Ben and Juju leaving, signing with the Chiefs, there's certainly some need for veteran leadership. Older players like DeCastro, Pouncey, Foster moved on. Wow. Lead by example. Give me the 5-under. Got to respect it.
Yeah. And respect the candidness of him to just drop it
I need to actually find that.
Wow, yeah, my man.
I want to really listen to that.
Cause he ain't got no leaders on offense. God dang.
Sounds like a shot, but
low key, right? I'm like, is this
Najee can say whatever he wants, though. I don't care.
He definitely can, but it's just like, dang. And are you really? Oh man, I need context. Yeah, I need context.
Whoa, Brooke Pryor. This doesn't have to do with Najee. First set of third down plays. Trubisky 1 of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Rudolph 4 of 4. Pickett 2 of 4.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer getting it in. Let's go, Mason.
I guess that's why he was on the top performers for that guy's tweet.
Let's go, Mason. You saw what Mason. Hey, Mason, I ain't talking to none of y'all this all season. Y'all been talking grease about me. I'm gonna do my media tour. I'm not going to Florida with you, Trubisky. Leave me alone. Keep that plane ticket on your own pocket. All right. He said he ready for smoke, man. I like that, baby. But we did say that. We did say, hey, if you're gonna keep Mason, your mindset needs to be you coming out there to compete. You're not coming out there to be somebody's third wheel, Nah, you coming out here to get you a job, be a starter, man. So I do like that for Mason, man. Shout out to him.
Not too much else on Najee.
Okay.
It's just he was getting very much celebrated walking on to the training camp field, it's looking like.
Nah.
That's about it.
We didn't type in our quarterback name. We typed in Trubisky. Let's go Pickett.
You want to see Pickett?
Let's see what Pickett's going on, man. Let's see what the people are saying about Pickett on day one.
What do we got so far? He was 2 of 4.
2 of 4
on the third downs.
You said the pick at the last play or whatever, and then he was doing push-ups afterwards. All the quarterbacks were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. There are a lot of tweets about Pickett right now.
All right, let's read them all. What they say? Good stuff, bad stuff?
It's a lot of people responding. Like, I've already been through probably about 20 or 30 tweets, and this is only like 11 minutes ago. It's people just responding to a bunch of stuff.
Hey, Rod Dollar also said that Mason had a touchdown today, too.
Wow.
Yeah, just throwing it out there, man.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm not really. This is tough.
Let me find out, Mason. Man, are we ready for Mason? You ready for a scenario where Mason's the starting quarterback? He was one of our draft picks as well, so you gotta love him.
Whoever plays well,
yeah,
deserves it. I mean, whoever wins the competition, I think, with these 3 quarterbacks,
will
deserve the chance. Now, people could have differing opinions on who won it.
Oh, fair enough on that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think he won it. He got snubbed, whatever. But yeah, you play well.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. What can you say? I mean, you give Mason the shot if he outplays both the quarterbacks. You know.
I think, man. I just think of like how people would have to react and respond to that. The ones that have been like, "Oh, get him out of here, cut him, man. Why is he here? He's trash. He's this, he's that." And it's like, yo, what if he was the starter?
Be a great redemption story.
Oh, it definitely would, man. He could become player of the year.
Yeah.
You get a Tannehill. Yeah.
No, we are really struggling on finding some of this stuff. All right, here's one. Kenny Pickett with a laser pass to Anthony Miller over the middle, 20-plus yards.
There it is. Okay,
that drew some oohs from the crowd.
Ooh, all right.
So it seems like Pickett is the fan favorite right now.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Not much else.
All right, that sounds good.
No, I got another one.
Oh, you got one?
Dale Lawley. Kenny Pickett broke the pocket, scrambled for a nice gain on one play. The next, he was picked off by Trey Norwood. God damn it. Can we stop reading these tweets?
Why you react like I just saw your emotions go from here to here?
So right now, it looks like Pickett's got 2 picks. No one else got a pick.
He said, yo, can we stop reading these tweets, bro? We ain't got to keep doing this, man, all right?
Wait, this doesn't even make sense, though, because then Brooke, what is going on here?
Let me see it.
She says Pickett throws the first pick of camp, short arms a throw, and Platel picks it off.
Yeah.
So what the hell was he seeing about this Trey Norwood pick?
What you mean?
Was he watching this in Madden or something?
Or he could have, what their numbers? Let me see what Trey's number is and what Patel's number, because maybe he just mixed up numbers.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah, because let's see. Platel is 30, and Norwood is what? No, he's not 28.
He's 21.
Yeah, he's 21. I don't know, man.
So I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah.
I think that was the only pick.
Yeah.
According to Brooke Pryor.
Hopefully that was the only one.
Yeah, I don't know if we need to read these anymore.
You don't want. I like when you read these off, man. These is entertaining. And like I said, it's giving me a little social media fix. It's kind of like a nicotine patch. You know what I mean? It's like I don't have a full cigarette anymore. I got the patch on me, man. Come on, hook me up. Yeah. But he could have just easily been reading off, like just looking at it in live action, because you also got to remember, all them reporters are on the sideline, and they all trying to get that tweet off first. So, no, in all seriousness, man, like, because that's a part of their job, like to break news, you know? So you both looking and you see a little cat get a pig, you like, bro, who was that? Oh, man,
you could just,
you know what I mean? You just assume.
Comment under it, the actual, oh, sorry, it's actually Traynor or whatever. It's actually Patel, whoever
everybody rushing to get that thing out, though, man. It happens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anything
shout out
else?
To Dale. That's my SNR buddy, man. Absolutely.
On this training camp stuff here?
Oh, man, so sounds like day one. It was a Mason day, huh? You know what it sound like?
I would have liked to seen what was happening.
Gee.
Those picket picks, I mean, or pick, whatever it is. Dude could have been running the wrong route. That's not what you're going to see in these tweets.
Ooh, fake pick. Yeah.
That's all we're going to see.
That's fake interception. That was no real interception right there, man. I can respect that, man. We can roll with that. That's cool,
did the
man.
line fold on the play, too?
These
are all the things we're missing.
Was his glove a little damp? You know how that goes, man. Like, why didn't the center dry the ball off first? You know what I mean? Or give him a chance to dry his gloves off. Come on, bro. Absolutely.
That's fair.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it matters. Your gloves sweat a lot first couple of days in Latrobe. And usually you got to have, alternate gloves and stuff. Just because he's a two-glover. Just checking on him. All right. Is there anything else that we had with trying to think of another player, man, off the top. Oh man. Yeah, because we're not gonna get a lot of D-line, O-line stuff right now.
Looks like Liao's doing a lot of good things though.
Yeah, but this is like it's still like OTAs. That's what I'm trying to say. Like most of the people they're gonna be seeing that, and I don't think they're gonna understand that concept. That's the only thing with that, man. But let's see, who's another guy? Anyone saying about Levi? Check Levi Wallace out, man.
Levi Wallace?
Yeah. And shout out to him. He pulled with the Louis V shorts on too, man. I was like, ooh, new money. I like it.
Okay, we got one guy saying, Mike F., Levi Wallace is going to be a stud in the black and gold.
Okay. I like the excitement.
All right, here's one. Rookie receiver Pickens nearly hauled in a nice throw from Trubisky. Maybe this is one of the throws that we talked about earlier. Mm-hmm. He can't secure the catch to the ground, and Levi Wallace breaks it up. I think Cam Sutton broke up one.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
From another tweet.
Pickens, yeah.
But now we got Levi Wallace breaking one up.
Shout out to that. Okay. We like them DBs, man. We like that. That's what we like to hear. Man, but also, I like the fact that they're taking, in terms of the offense, stretching the field, taking shots downfield. I do like that part as well, man.
Trubisky low to Claypool on an in-breaking route with Levi Wallace in coverage. Okay. I don't know if it was complete or not.
Okay.
I guess it was. It was a Trubisky low throw to Claypool. He caught it. Levi Wallace was around, though. Good coverage. I think it was good coverage.
Yeah, it probably was a PBU. Shout out to the DBs.
Yeah, that's it on Levi Wallace, though.
All right.
Nothing negative.
That was good, though. It's positive reports.
Just a bunch of talk, too, about him and Akello being the starting outside corners, though, to open it up.
Fair enough. I low-key want to see what they say about Cam Sutton, since we've talked about Cam having his hands on a couple of footballs.
All right.
What we looking like, baby? Talk to me.
Yeah, we got the one where he breaks it up from Pickens, Trubisky to Pickens throw down the sideline. That was already there. And then it's looking like the same thing. It's just a bunch of talk about him being in the slot.
So let's look at some of these receivers, man. Do we pull up Calvin Austin just yet?
Well,
I know Rod Dollar was like, yo, what about Anthony Miller? I seen some other people say Calvin Austin. So,
yeah, a lot of people were talking highly about Calvin Austin out here.
Let's see any highlights from his performance today at practice.
Yeah, where's the videos at? I'm not seeing any videos. Calvin Austin is insanely fast. And George Pickens is a very good receiver. Small things that stood out.
That sound about right.
Okay. Calvin Austin III talks about his long touchdown off a screen pass at Wednesday's camp practice. I didn't even put on the afterburners. So that must have been what he was doing at the softball game, because, it didn't look like he was really trying that much.
Yeah. When a guy says, I didn't put on the afterburners, that lets you know he a real life flyer. He gets it in.
He's got Juju's number, too. 19.
Oh. I like that, though.
Yeah, everyone's talking about this wide receiver screen here.
Yeah, we need a video clip of this thing, man. Nobody caught the screen on camera?
No one's got any videos out here.
What is this, bro?
They got one with the Chiefs, Juju making a really nice play.
Yeah?
I don't know if you saw it. Yeah.
No, I actually did not.
Patrick Mahomes, it's probably like a 20-yard, little corner out, Juju diving pass. Separation,
nice.
too.
Okay.
Oh, here's the full details. This maybe is why Mason got the touchdown. See, this is the stuff
context.
They don't tell
matters. It matters.
Mason Rudolph fields a high snap. Oh, man, did we put Green back at center?
Oh, you wild.
And hits Calvin Austin III on a wide receiver screen. He turns it upfield for 60-plus yards. Nice burst from the rookie. So that was one of Mason's touchdowns, is the 60-yard screen.
Stats, he got 60 yards passing at least.
You know what? Give him credit for fielding the high snap, though.
There it is. Why you got to throw Green out there? Green just chilling in training camp trying to get a job. And you over here just going to snipe her from all the way over here. That's Kendrick. That's from Deke. That's nuts, man. Come on, bro. Let my man live a little, man. Jeez.
Kick return lines. Miller, Olszewski, Cam Sutton, Steven Sims, Tyler Snead, Pickens, and Calvin Austin. And the punt return group.
Steven Sims. Sheesh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's it for Calvin Austin. The big thing they're talking about is that 60-yard screen touchdown.
Dang.
Didn't even throw on the afterburners.
I like that. Shout out to Mason, man. Mason out there had a day, bro.
It was Mason throwing the pass.
Mason had a day. All right. Okay. Claypool. Anything on him?
It seems like he's just catching some passes from Trubisky, right?
Okay.
That's at least what we've seen thus far. Yeah, Claypool in the slot, though. That's
big news,
big one that we kind of talked about earlier whenever we were talking about lineups and stuff. All right, we're 34 minutes in.
Bro, is that a X-ray of somebody's lungs?
That's to show that he's got the dog in him.
Oh, I thought it was something else in him. All right. I thought it was green. That's how I look. Fair enough. It's like a little...
That became very popular when the Zach Wilson news came out.
Oh.
A lot of people are saying he's got that dog in him.
Fair enough.
But that's just a little funny little meme, Photoshop type of thing.
Okay.
Claypool, I'm struggling too because Claypool, it seems like is Pickett, and just a lot of people are tweeting about Claypool right now.
Huh. Okay.
It doesn't seem like anything negative's happening though.
Well, that's definitely good.
Some people are excited about Claypool in the slot. Chase Vernon.
Yo, him
chasing the slot just feels so damn good. Bro. Been talking about it for months.
Bro, him
on
in
months.
The slot, bro. That's if we being real, that's a problem for defenders. that's one of the ones you like. Yo, how we playing this? That's when you start having a lot of communication. You start seeing DBs and them linebackers and safeties like, yo, did you coming in? You want me? Just you. Yeah, that's what Claypool in the slot look like. I like that.
Oh, Mason Rudolph does a nice job. Wow, we're getting a lot of good Mason stuff here.
Oh, Mason having a day.
Mason Rudolph does a nice job on a naked bootleg, staying patient, reading the field, fires for Claypool on a crossing route, but it's dropped.
You could have left out that last part. You know that, right?
It's Claypool news.
You could have left out that last part. Everything was solid. Everything was good. I'm like, oh, you got Mason getting freaky with it, making a play. You got Claypool coming across, hitting one time. And then you said he drops it. Jeez.
Yeah.
But Mason out there showing off some ability today, huh? All right.
That's what it's looking like.
Because that technically wouldn't be on Mason. That wouldn't be on Mason. That's not going to play by Mason.
No. The way I'm visualizing it is the one play from that Hall of Fame game last year.
I'm just trying to figure out how you 4 for 4, and we just said
that was a third. That was a third.
Oh, just for
third
that clip.
down.
Just for that clip.
Whatever
okay.
third down scenarios that they made up.
I was like, wait a minute, I'm missing something here. Yeah.
Yeah, mainly just a lot of slot stuff here.
Okay.
That's it. People being excited about it.
Well, let's go, man. Dang. He's allowed one drop. He got a drop. You get one?
Yeah, he's fine. I'm pretty pumped about him being. I'm actually probably more pumped about Pickens playing.
See, I guess because I forget. I just feel like Pickens is going to be out there. You know what I mean?
But and this is the way it happens. You put Claypool in the slot.
Because that's the part where it's like, all right, so how are we going to operate?
We didn't know if it was going to be Claypool or Deontay, whatever. Do it with Claypool. He's made a lot of good physical catches, as much as we want to talk about his 50-50 ball problems and some of his drops and stuff. He made some awesome catches last year.
No, for a fact he did, man.
So why can't he do it again? Some slants over the middle.
Yeah.
I'm good with it. It's going to be a big mismatch, too.
Well, and I just think of how Juju was able to operate in the slot and how we would get the ball to Juju back shoulder, sometimes right over top of a linebacker's head. But Juju isn't an overly tall receiver. Claypool, now when you're talking about throwing that ball up over a linebacker, you're not trying to make it go over and then come right back down before that safety gets there, but your receiver isn't the tallest. Now you can almost make it like a jump ball type thing where you're allowing Chase to big man just go up top and get that ball. And it's not a true 50-50 like what you're accustomed to seeing for him with the cornerback on the outside where you got the sideline kind of blocking you off. And just by the alignment and the route, you're kind of, it really is truly 50-50. When you're matched up on that inside, you're going to have natural separation just based off of the alignment, stuff like that. I definitely think that could also be a huge asset and benefit for him there, man.
Yeah.
No. All right. Let's see, man. Is there anybody else? All right, so we talked Deontay. Did you ever pull up Pickens? George Pickens?
Nah, there was just a lot of plays.
Because other people was like hyped about him, yeah. And we were reading about other players, but his name kept coming up, though.
Yeah, a lot of people are speaking highly of him. Pickens is going to be special. I still don't know how he fell as far as he did in the second round. Steelers practice blog by Ray Fittipaldo.
Oh, shout out to Ray. What up, though?
Receivers Pickens and Calvin Austin show off in first practice of training camp.
Okay, I like it. Well, that's another.
Oh, we got it. We got a video. Yeah, Pickens making an incredible catch here. On who? I don't. That doesn't look like an actual defensive back trying to be a defensive back.
That's like a practice rep, bro. That's a one. It looked filthy though. It's a back shoulder.
I mean, even if the
catch.
Cornerback was trying, they aren't.
They're not trying.
They're not stopping that.
Yeah.
I think that throw is from Pickett too. If I had to take a guess. Yeah.
That would make sense for that portion of the practice. You're right. Ain't no real defense out there. Okay, I can see it. All right.
I guess they can't be that detailed on there.
That's pretty clean though, man. That's pretty clean catch right there, man.
Yeah. So that's the one video that's just making its rounds right now.
Yeah. But it's definitely because they're both wearing the same color jersey, bro. Think about that.
So it was an offensive guy. Was that might have been Gunner?
Go back to the video. Yeah. That's a white jersey on white jersey, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That has to be Gunner. I think it is.
Okay. All right.
I don't care. Whoever.
It still look good though. It looked good.
Whoever's the cornerback guarding Pickens there was not making any play on that ball. That was a hell of a catch and a good throw. Whoever threw it, watch, it was probably Mason. If we're being real, based off all these reports, Mason was on one.
Nah.
He was like Clay Game 6, LeBron Game 6 against the Celtics. He was on that type of vibe right here.
I like it. Let's go.
Did he use up too much of the magic though? Day one of training camp.
Oh,
he should have paced himself.
Listen, he can't take it home with him. All right, treat him like timeouts. Just use them all. Use up all of it, Mason. Let the chips fall where they may, man. You better go right back to this meeting tonight, and you had that same energy. I'm not talking to you, Kenny. I'm not talking to you, Mitch. Y'all aren't my friends. Y'all know what I'm here for. Leave me alone. Just give him that energy, man.
Matt Cole, I continue to be really excited by Pickens, not just because he made a couple nice catches today in camp. His work at Georgia, his size-speed combo, and his catch range are all tantalizing for the future.
Nah, without a doubt, man. Plenty of them Georgia dudes, man. Bloody J, a.k.a. Jarvis, loves Pickens. Tell you, my former shrimp coach down there was part of their staff last year. Hit me up soon as we drafted him. Loves Pickens, man. So, yeah. And just from what I saw from him doing the OTAs and minicamp, I already love the dude. So, I'm excited about him, man.
We got more Pickens catches.
Bro, you see that?
What?
Do you see that?
That was AB.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute, bro. Hold on. See? Y'all got to stop playing with us.
We got full.
Bruh, holy. I was like, yo, I know that man right there. Oh. Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that makes sense. Why you saw how we reacted. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Timothy up there. Anytime that man is on that football field doing those type of things in the black and gold, yeah, that touch is a little different. But unfortunately, that was Antonio Brown and not George Pickens. So I will put a taper on my emotions right now.
Oh, here's the one from Trubisky. Pickens with almost another special grab. Maybe this is the one that was
keep the volume
stopped
off.
by Ken Sutton.
All right, let's see what we got right here. Little motion by Pat.
And they still got those helmets on.
3x1 set. Oh, the little pads. Yeah, he's taking more of them all through training camp. TJ would have won that with a sack. Ooh. Oh.
Almost a really good catch by Pickens.
Yeah, that was a sack, though, bro. Watch TJ right here, man.
Almost looked like, yeah, you're right.
This is a strip sack.
Who the hell was on him? Gentry?
That's Gentry. That's a strip sack. It's not even close, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Sutton.
Yeah. Sutton did make a nice play on that.
Shouldn't have Pickens had that, though? No. Didn't it hit Pickens' hands?
I thought it did. From what I'm seeing
This is what I'm
right
saying.
now.
We're not getting the full story
Play it
from
again.
these tweets.
Play it again.
I don't even know if Cam Sutton touched that. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I thought it was. Pause right here. Yeah.
It's tough to. It didn't look like Cam Sutton touched it.
I can't tell how his body is shifting either, though, man, because it looks like he's like rotating his body while the ball is in the air. If you look, because we see the back of his jersey, but he's drag route, though. It looks like, or corner.
Like, there's no way Cam Sutton touched that.
Yeah. I think that's a drop.
Tough catch. I think that would have been a tough catch. He was like basically parallel to the ground with how he jumped there.
Yeah.
Tough, but
it hit his hands.
That's proof that you should hit your hand, hit your hands.
Yeah.
Proof that some of these tweets maybe aren't giving the full information here.
No doubt.
They thought Cam Sutton broke it up. I don't think Cam Sutton did jack on that play.
That's why we need this information. That's why we need context and videos, baby. I like
Maybe it could have been a different play though too.
But either way, we knew that was a strip sack. I'm not letting 90 off the hook. That was strip sack. 90. Bro, what was that? Go back up real quick.
Someone's excited. Pickens is a Steeler.
Hey, yo, you ain't wilding on social media. What was that, bro?
It's just a picture of a penguin just being excited.
That's a nice way to put it.
Here's another Pickens tweet. This is from Brooke Pryor. Pickens' catch survives the ground on a deep throw from Trubisky. Jay Hathorne estimates a 40 to 45-yard throw to the sideline.
Nice. Okay.
George Pickens is as good as advertised.
Let's get it.
Pickens is the clear wide receiver 3 as things stand today. Pickens is less than a year away from being the Pittsburgh Steelers' starting X. People are ignoring this. Pickens looks good. I mean, it's looking like our draft grade. I forget what maybe you gave the Steelers draft grade. I don't know. It's looking like
B's, right? High B's,
I definitely, for being an A, whenever I said it, it's looking like it's going to come to fruition right now. Calvin Austin, Pickens, Liao, Cooking, obviously Pickett. He'll be the answer long term.
I hope so. We're going to find out, though. Man, I will say this, though. If you're Deontay Johnson, you don't want to hear all this good stuff about Pickens, man. That ain't good for business. That ain't good for your pocket.
Thing is, though, I mean, they could both coexist and get theirs.
Nah, that ain't how it's going to work at that negotiation table, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're talking about negotiations. I guess I'm talking about more.
Like on field, yeah.
Yeah, because they're both going to be on the field. If this is the lineup, Claypool in the slot.
When you talk about negotiations, why would I pay you if I already know this is just year one and he's having that? Yeah, I ain't tripping on you. That's the only thing.
All right. Well, we done with training camp?
I think we are with that. I think we covered all. I'm trying to make sure did I forget one? Oh, because technically we jumped the gun with the Minkah thing, but yeah, we had already talked about it.
We definitely
missing the start because we already had this conversation. But yes, once again, Minkah will be missing the start of training camp, so I think we're good on that. We won't need to dive back into that. So
no.
Yeah, the next thing we were going to talk about, the final thing, was our new addition to the backfield that we just brought in, man. Steelers signing running back Jeremy McNichols. Let's see, man. For Jeremy, this is his 4th season in the league, or it will be his 4th season. His 5th round draft pick out of Boise State, 2017 draft to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And throughout his career, he's bounced around a little bit. He was in San Fran that first season in 17, Indianapolis after that, spent some time in Jacksonville, and then the past 2 years was in Tennessee. And up until Tennessee, he really hadn't had a lot of opportunities in terms of to be on the field and be productive. But these past 2 years, he got a chance, and obviously last year was his best opportunity when Derrick Henry missed the amount of time that he missed. And to me, what Jeremy was able to do, not necessarily as a running back, like running the ball, but as a receiver, to me, that's the part that is so intriguing about this signing here. Just reading off what he did last year alone in 14 games. All right. 14 games. He had 38 targets, 28 catches, 240 yards, averaged 8.6 yards per catch. but he also had 11 first downs that he was able to generate on those catches as well. To me, man, that is something that when we talk about what are we missing right now with this team, what is, the thing that we need, we talk about that second RB, but more importantly, we talk about a guy that can give you a pass catching element, right? Somebody that's just different than Najee. We want Anthony McFarland to be that guy, but we just haven't seen it happen just yet. And we said, man, we need to bring in a potential veteran, somebody that at least has done this before, that isn't going to cost much, but can come in here and push these guys and ultimately take a little bit of that load off of Najee. To me, man, we didn't even bring up Jeremy McNichols' name at any point during this offseason, but I do think that he is one of those really good signings to address that need. Number one, like you talk about the receiving part, I love that. But number two, he's also going to be direct competition for Benny Snell, for Anthony McFarland, for a Mateo Durant, for a Jaylen Warren. And it's ultimately going to make one of those guys have to step up. And if they don't, at least we can say, hey, we saw Jeremy do this just last season. Not 2 years ago, not first year of his career. Then he kind of took some time off. It's like, nah, he's coming off of one of his best, or not one of his best season as a professional. So that's the part for me where I just really like this sign. I think it's low risk, super high reward potentially.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I do wonder if Benny Snell, because these were some of the reports earlier in the offseason, before training camp, that he's kind of got that RB2 spot locked up, or at least just a depth chart spot.
He should, because the special teams element. And that's the part where it's like you're going to have a hard time getting rid of Benny Snell because he's not just in the backfield. He's a core team's member.
And if Najee goes down, I don't know if you want McFarland or like McNichols carrying the load. Mm-hmm. So I think Snell's fine. But yeah, in terms of like a scat back, receiving back, I think he's perfect competition for Anthony McFarland, because we haven't really seen Anthony McFarland prove anything up to this point, or at least McNichols. He was one of those running backs we were talking about whenever we played the Titans. It was like, man, they got Foreman, they got this McNichols dude they'll throw the ball to a little bit.
He like their screen guy.
He did some things.
Couple, like, not a route runner like a L. Bell type, but think more of like a Giovanni Bernard type, Rex Burkhead type, where you're hitting them on screens. You're going to run draw plays with them. They're running 5-yard outs and ends. Yeah, he's another guy.
How about that name?
Yeah, like that's a blast from the past. Yeah. Seriously, dude. But like think that concept with Jeremy McNichols. Like you're not wanting him to be your bell cow. You don't want this guy, with 80% of the touches, 70% of the touches. Nah, but this is a specialized third downs, passing plays, draw plays, screen plays. This is what you bring to the table right here. I'm not going to ask you to sit in here and protect, but when I need a safety valve, that's you. And you got to be ready to make guys miss. And I thought in Tennessee last year, he did a good job of that. And that's the part where it's like, man, this is intriguing right here, man. This is exciting because we can at least say we've seen him do it in NFL action. Whereas with these other guys that we currently have, it's still heavy speculation with them right now.
Speaking of blitz pickup, though, Jeremy McNichols with an impressive blitz pickup on 7-on-7 has looked decent in first practice without pads.
My only issue is everybody has courage when it's helmets only. It's that simple. I'll listen to blitz pickup and any physical related stuff this weekend when they put the pads on. Plenty of people block Vince Williams in blitz pickup and practice doing OTAs and minicamp. Vince took a lot of souls from them same characters in Latrobe when we put them pads on. So that's the only part with Jeremy I'm like, we'll wait.
Pickett's first pass is a completed check down to McNichols.
There it is. Let's go.
So
started connection already, man.
Yeah, exactly. So those are the day one reports. And then obviously that one account had Jeremy McNichols in their top performers based off reports.
Yeah. Like I said, man, and we're not saying he's a world beater by any stretch of the imagination, but you got to remember in the context of who we currently have, Benny Snell, Anthony McFarland, Mateo Durant, and Jaylen Warren, none of those guys have one season like how Jeremy had last season. And that was Jeremy's real first legitimate long-term opportunity where he was going to get a chance to be a part of an offense. And it was just good to see him produce the way that he did. But like we said, with our guys, we haven't seen them do that just yet. And it's been for a multitude of reasons. Benny Snell is technically not that style of back, right? With Anthony McFarland, he just hasn't been available to us. We had, we had
a run with Kalen Ballage.
No. I'm thinking of
Jalen Samuels.
That's the one. Yeah, we like Jalen. Like he had a little bit of a spark, right? But he never was able to like fully. Bro, actually, he kind of remind me of him. Just a little bit more athletic, a little bit more. I think he's faster.
I think he's way faster.
He's definitely faster. But like that style of player where it's like, he's not a traditional running back, but he's not this. Is like, you can do some stuff from a receiving perspective with that. Yes, that's Jeremy right there, man.
Yeah, there's
I like it, though.
Really nothing wrong with the signing.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the guy we didn't know we needed. You think about it, because whenever we're looking at the running back free agents and stuff, you obviously got your eyes going towards some of the bigger names, and I completely forgot about this dude. Who the hell's Jeremy McNichols? But then when we sign him, you see the Titans uni.
Yeah,
all right, I remember talking about him a little bit whenever we faced the Titans last year.
Yeah,
he had a couple catches, and this is the style of back, as you've been saying this whole time, that we don't have.
It's very different, right? We know who Najee is. We know what he brings to the table. That was one of the reasons, like, when we talked about just the different running backs through free agency, we're like, these are all, like, bigger body backs. They're all, like, what we already have here. It's like, we don't need another Najee. We know who Najee is. Najee wants to get it 500 times. We don't want to give him it 500 times. But if we got another guy that looks just like him, I don't know, man. We're going to keep giving Najee the ball because that guy's not going to be a better version of what Najee already is. But Jeremy brings something different to the table. That's the part that's going to make it intriguing, man. But as a whole, man, I do think that I don't really have a negative with this, man, because
I don't think we've had one negative signing this whole offseason.
Because literally worst case is what? Anthony McFarland steps up, he's healthy, and he puts it all together and shows why we drafted him. And now it's like,
maybe he could be a higher end version of McNichols.
Absolutely. So either way, that's a win. And if that's not the case, and it's Jeremy that has to step up, well, we've already seen him do this just last season. So either way, man, I think that across the board, it's a win, man. Yeah. Shout out to Omar Khan, man.
Am I wrong? I don't think there's been one negative signing.
Shout out to Omar Khan, man.
Seriously.
He even went controversy. He brought in the quote unquote op. Larry Ogunjobi with the whole Mason thing. Like,
it's a great sign.
I love it, man. Maybe that's why Mason is balling out too right now, because he sees like, just know if you want on my team right now, I'd be lighting you up like this too, sucker. Like maybe that's his idea,
Maybe. That's the stupidest story that's come out of signing Ogunjobi, acting like there'd be some beef between Mason and Ogunjobi. Are you kidding me? He pushed him to the ground like 3 years ago.
Deke, why are they trying to like force it down? Like it's like force feeding into it. Like,
it is
everything. Larry, Larry, did you talk to him? Oh, you talked to him back. Oh, Mason, you talked to him. Oh, Larry, is there any hard feelings? Are you sure about it? It's like, enough. Well, I thought y'all already talked about this when he was brought in. Like that, he went on record. We talked about them talking about it. Like
there was nothing personal about the action that took place.
It wasn't like he was Myles Garrett. You know what I mean? Like that. I think if Myles was here now, you're like, okay, well, you two are definitely going at it. But Larry was just that's his homie, as a partner.
That's exactly what Pouncey did.
Yeah,
on our end.
Exactly what Pouncey did. Yeah,
like it could have been anyone. Ogunjobi's just the name.
Is it?
But the only reason, like, I guess we remember it now is just being brought up is because we signed the guy. So, like, that was not the most memorable thing from that whole interaction, for sure.
It definitely wasn't. Nor was it afterwards either. So, yeah. But, dude, I'm liking what Omar's been doing so far, man. He's definitely been off to a hot start, man. Now, obviously, we'll get a chance to see how these moves pay off. But initially on paper, I think Omar Khan has been doing a pretty top-notch job, man.
Levi Wallace, Ogunjobi, Miles Jack. Our draft was awesome, obviously. Mason Cole, James Daniels.
You get Minkah before Derwin James gets his deal where that price is going to go up.
Akello back at $4 million. Terrell Edmonds at, what, $2 million or something?
You get Akello and Levi
Kazi too at like $1 million.
Levi and Akello at $4 a year. Think about that.
I guess the only one...
Bring in James Daniels.
Yeah.
Upgrade the O-line.
I guess the only one some would argue, and this isn't all on Omar Khan either, because Kevin Colbert was around at the time, would be the Trubisky sign. Oh, yeah, I guess you could say Chooks. Maybe we overpaid for Chooks.
Yeah. See, to me, I don't think the Trubisky one.
No, especially with how we designed the rest of the offseason. Like, he was our first signing. If you had concerns about Trubisky right off the bat, I get that. But then how we built the rest of the roster and drafted and everything, it's like, all right, Steelers had a plan from the get-go. Yeah. And that's all we wanted them to do. And I think they executed pretty good.
Nah, I'm with you on that, man. I'm definitely with you on that.
What are we doing? Hitting these super chats?
Yeah, let's do that, man. I was looking in the regular chats. I was seeing them talking about my dog, Rosie Nix. And Rod Dahl was like, yeah, he's definitely enjoying the retired life. And I was like, I can 100% confirm Rosie ain't thinking about no football, baby. I just talked to Rosie when we was out in Cali. That's when I rapped with him for a little bit. Yeah, he is definitely enjoying that good retired life,
Good
man.
for him.
Salute my brother, man. Absolutely.
He's a good dude. He was actually one of
man.
my whenever I started just my own little chilling with Deke, the solo podcast web. This is 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
He was one of like my early interviews.
Serious. Dude,
yeah,
dope,
Jared connected me with him and he was down to do it. It was fun. Yeah, I really appreciate that.
Man, Rosie's such a chill dude, man. That's my pot, man. Love Rosie, man. Miss him, man. Miss him. But that is the joys of our profession. You go from seeing people every single day to, all right, you're on that side of the country, I'm on this side of the country. All right, we're going to make our lives work. And whenever we, intervene or cross paths, it's always love. But yeah, you do miss that part, man.
Okay, I'm at a Fish Momentum talking about a patella tear.
All right. Jeez. Wait a minute. We're talk about a patella tear. All right. All right. I think I got some ahead of you then.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, not too much, but I got a couple ahead of you.
Okay, cool.
All right, so Jason Hess. Hold on, let me take this down real quick. All right. Jason Hess says, "Hey guys, Moats, who were your roommates at camp?" So technically I had a roommate once for like I think a little over a week. Yeah, so when I first got to Pittsburgh, I technically wasn't supposed to have a roommate. I was in a solo room. I had a suite mate, and it was always hey bae. Darius Hayward bae. We would share the same bathroom, but he had his solo, I had my solo. And for a little over a week at the end of my first year training camp there, when we signed Josh Harris, the guy that was talking about Ben when AB was like leaving Pittsburgh and was talking crazy, and he was like, I forgot what he had said specifically about Ben, but like that was like the big ordeal. Yeah, he was my roommate when we signed him here. So I had him in there for probably, like I said, a little over a week because it was right at the end of camp. But after that, yeah, it was never any other roommates my time here. But that's actually what I thought was normal, because in Buffalo, the same concept. We never had roommates. Arizona never had roommates. Apparently in Pittsburgh, you have roommates up until like, I guess 5 or 6, like year 5 or year 6 or something like that. That's how they do it here. I wasn't aware of that, but yeah, that was the reason why I had like a little half a last week of camp type situation. But other than that, yeah, I was in the clear, man. Yeah. Shoot, I ain't even like road roommates. Yeah, I'm trying to think even on the road. In Pittsburgh on the road, I never had a roommate. Arizona, never had a roommate. Buffalo, I had a roommate 2 years. And then I graduated. Yeah. Had it for 2 years, though. Let's see. Who was it? Oh, man. No. I had 3.
Okay.
Aaron Maben, former first-round pick out of Penn State. Yup, that was my first roommate. Next dude was a guy named Kellen Hurd, D lineman out of Texas A&M. And then my final roommate was Nigel Bradham. That was my dude. Yeah, his first year out here, man. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, I'm not a big roommate guy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You even know how we even go on the road. Like the first year was dope, and after that was like, yo, you get you a spot, I get me a spot. Like,
sure.
You know what I mean? Let's space it out a little bit.
Yeah, that's how I thought going into college. I was like, yeah, everyone. Initially I was like, everyone does roommates, right?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah, and then like. I hated it. It was, I'd much rather just have my own room. And then obviously I came back home after my first semester. Yeah. I'm way more of a loner.
Yeah, I need my privacy. I like to, like, if I'm talking on the phone, I don't care what the conversation's about or who I'm talking to. I just don't want people listening to what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like people that's eavesdropping and stuff like that. And I feel whenever I'm in a dorm room or anything with a roommate, it's like, yo, it's just a common like it don't matter what like you're gonna be hearing it, and vice versa. I don't want to hear what you talking about all the way either. You know what I mean? It was plenty of times. Like I remember with one of my, I'm not gonna say which one, but one of them, I would have to hear him and his lady go at it every night, and I'd just be like, bro, I'm in the room with you.
Did you give him relationship advice?
Heck no. I just looked at him like, yo, can you take that outside? Me and wifey over here, we happy. We're good. Y'all figure that out on your own time, man. Yeah. But that gets old quick, man. I was tired of hearing this problems. Like, yo, I don't want to hear about your girl liking this picture. Oh, now you mad because she done caught you in somebody's DM and now you don't know what to do. Like, bruh, don't talk to me. I feel like you making it hot on my block. Like, get away. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So... I'm not a roommate guy though, bro. Not a roommate guy. Then I had another roommate. He liked to research too much. This is before I was a researcher. So you just imagine how that was. Very uncomfortable.
Got some secondhand, maybe.
Very uncomfortable. I was like, yo, I'm not coming in the room while you're in there, man. All right? Just yeah, I'm wait. So, yeah, it was interesting. Definitely interesting time, man. All right, let's see what else we got, though, man. But, yeah, shout out to you, Jason Hess, for that. That was a good one. Derek Nelson, just showing a little love. Salute you. We definitely appreciate that. Then we have AJ Martinez showing some love. He says, top 10 podcasts.
Damn.
Oh, you're ready. How's it top 10? I'm only counting 5. All right.
We got snubbed.
So he has top 10 podcasts. All right. Number 5, Yammy Noob. And in parentheses, Crotch Rocket Motorcycles. All right. And number 4, shout out to my dog, Ryan Clark, a.k.a. The Pivot, that podcast. All right. Then at number 4, Hot Boxing Mike Tyson. Love Hot Boxing. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Not hot boxing, the concept of it, but the podcast. I do enjoy the podcast. Yeah, I'm not a hot box guy. Are you a hot box guy? I don't want to be hot. Why can't I just give me the AC? That guy I was telling you about, that roommate, he was a hot box guy. So just imagine, like, I gotta go to the back, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean. Maybe that's why I'm not a hot box, because the first introduction was him, and it was just like, bro, like I was really upset about it.
Yeah, you have bad memories.
I was really upset. So yeah, all right. So that was his number 3. At number 2, he has Steelers with Missy and the crew. And the number 1 podcast on his list, drum roll please, Moats and Deke, baby. Come on, give me some. He's not biased at all either. I like that.
That's not bad. I'll take the number 1 spot.
Bro, we try to do what we do, man. But we're not complacent either, you know? Just because you have us there doesn't mean that we're going to stop doing shows. Doesn't mean that we're going to slack up on content. No. That means we're going to keep our foot on the pedal and keep giving you what you're looking for, all right? So we appreciate you, though, man, from the heart. And then we also got AJ Martinez saying Official Momentum is actually number 1. He just put that out there as well. So shout out to Official Momentum. You know, that's mandatory. You got to give Official Momentum his due.
I think so.
He has earned that. That is the one thing for a fact he's earned this all season. He's the number 1 guy right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mount Rushmore,
He's earned that,
number
man.
1. Yeah. Whatever you want to say.
He went strong on with it. He kicked in the door, waving the 4-4. He told him, like, yo, this was going to be, and we all just had to accept it. I'm here for it, though, Official Momentum. You already know that. All right? And then the last one before I get to your Official Momentum, I think we'll be set up after this. He says, let's go UW. So, a similar knee issue Juju had with the regular knee draining last year. Yeah, in theory, that is what it is sounding like. And when you're talking about the draining of the knee, you'll hear people say a scope or getting it cleaned up, whatever. It's more so just getting that inflammation out. So it's not an end-all, be-all. It's just a nag. It's more nuisance than anything, and you really have to manage it, especially with a guy like Tyson, who is a bigger body individual. With lighter guys, smaller guys, stuff like that, it's not as much pressure on those knees, you know? But for Tyson, it's a 300-pound man. He's a big body guy, and we talk about him being a little bit up there in football year, so he has a lot of wear and tear on that body, on that particular position, on his body part right there in his knee. So that is, like I said, it's not overly, you know, hey, let's start panicking. Who should we bring in? But it's just something that they're going to really have to monitor a lot more than the Minkah situation.
Fish momentum. Hopefully it's not a patella tear like I had.
Bro, that patella is a mother. You don't want the patellas, bro. Yeah, that's what did Victor Cruz in. Yeah, that patella.
Also says salute to AJ Martinez.
Oh man, look at the back. Are they super chat flexing again?
It looks like it.
I like super chat flexers. I'm biased towards them. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
R Barley 18 says Mitch started practice 0-2. A couple people after 2 plays started yelling for Pickett after 2 effing plays. 2 plays. Our fan base can be so classless. I'm sometimes embarrassed by it. Sorry, but just the truth.
No, you bring up a good point. But what I'll say is this, man. R Barley, on that. The thing that I do like about Latrobe and that training camp setting is you're gonna get crowd noise. You're gonna get participation. When you talk about having thousands of fans there, and that's what it is on a day-to-day basis out there, just from personal experiences, right? Not everybody that's out there is going to love the team. Not everybody that's out there is going to love every single player on that team. You're going to get some people out there that are feeling strongly about certain players. They're going to have an opinion on them. You don't think when Mason does anything, they're going to have an opinion on him. Devin Bush, they're going to have an opinion on him, right? So with that, the thing that I like is this. It's almost like a pseudo practice round of what that's going to be like when you're on the road. When you're playing in Baltimore, when you're playing in Cincinnati, when you're playing in Cleveland. Deke can attest to this. He's seen the Cleveland atmosphere. I can tell you firsthand what it's like playing on the road. It is hostile. People are going crazy. They saying any outlandish thing they can think of to get under your skin to try to throw you off your game. You make a play, you miss a play, they chatting, right? Whole time. So in training camp, just think of it like a smaller version of that, because it's maybe only a handful of those people out there of the thousands of positive supporters. You're going to get a handful of people out there. They still say something negative. They're going to react a certain way. They're going to have these big, cheering for certain players, booing for certain players, or calling for certain players to get switched out. But at the end of the day, as a player, you have to decide, okay, am I going to take my focus off of the task at hand and now I'm playing to this crowd and I'm trying to show up a heckler? Or do I lock in and say, forget that, I got to make this next play? So if you're a quarterback and you're not named Kenny Pickett, right, and you happen to have a bad throw, okay, you know you're going to have somebody in the crowd saying something. But are you going to allow that to make that one throw turn into two bad throws? Because now you're dealing with him instead of preparing on, what did I do wrong there? How can I correct that next play? Or are you going to ignore that, stay locked in on what you need to be locked in on, and make the most of the situation? I've seen it literally happen both ways in Latrobe. I've seen guys that can lock in and they stay focused, and you see them rise up and they really make some noise out there. I see some other guys where they want to start doing all the chirping. And, oh, hey, you see what that look like? Are you still over there? And it don't always end so well. You're like, bro, you should have been focused over here. You worried about him. You about to be over there sitting next to him. You know what I mean? So that's just the reality of it, man. But I don't want to bash. Don't make it as like a negative for all of the guys that are out there, or in terms of all the fans that are out there. It's not all the Steeler Nation. It's just a handful. But that's just how life is, right? Not how it goes.
It seems like Mason has shut out the noise.
Yeah, man. I like that though, but that's interesting because we haven't seen that up until this point just yet. So it's good to see that, even if they are calling for your spot, man, they're trying to get you up out of here. Ignore them. Let's go. We hit the ball.
Let's go, UW. It's Mason season. Stability over potential.
How you feel about that? Stability with the defense and the weapons that we have? I mean, all we're looking for a quarterback is somebody's not going to turn that ball over. Don't turn the ball over. That's all we need, man.
I think that would have been one of the positives for Mason is the potential aspect of it. I don't know how much stability he's really provided.
Well, he's the only guy who's been a part of the Steelers.
That's, come on.
He's actually played multiple games and started multiple games for the Steelers and to various degrees of success.
Stability is not the adjective I would associate with Mason.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. You would have to say that it's a more, in terms of today, July 27th, Mason is more stable of an option in certain capacities in terms of like, can you know the playbook? Do you know how to get? If I ask Mason, hey, show me how to get the Dinos right now, that's an asset. Bitch can't show me that. Kenny might be able to, but I don't expect him to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mason is seasoned. He's stable. I like it. Let's go.
No.
He said no. I don't care. No.
No. I would consider Mason, or at least plugging him in or having him at quarterback, you'd be going more off his potential. I mean, but that's what the other two quarterbacks have as well. Mitch has potential, number 2 overall pick, and Pickett obviously has potential too. Yeah. First-round pick for us this year. I don't know if stability is the right word to associate with Mason. I like the word.
I like it. He's stable. He's been
stability
stable on this
roster.
Is
franchise quarterback.
He's been stable on this roster. We haven't moved him. Come on, man.
I don't know if that's the best thing though.
He's stable.
Black Hillbilly.
Yeah. This name kills me every time.
It says pump the brakes on Kenny Socks Pickett. Give Mitch a chance to work off the rust.
Dang, what's the socks for? Did I miss something here?
Yeah. I think I missed something too.
Yeah, I didn't know what the socks was about.
I thought Pickett's nickname was like 2 gloves. Or you talk about his hands or something. I didn't know socks were involved.
Yeah, I was unaware of that actually.
Fish momentum. Bro, it's up for grabs for anyone.
No, I did want to ask you though, but going back to Kenny, it reminded me of he came with that Pitt jersey, the Pitt shirt on.
Yeah,
bro, they got Clemson picked to win the ACC. What's that?
Well, they're on the other side of the conference.
They
a lot of
people
pick,
and they have y'all, and they had in parentheses defending champ, but y'all weren't picked to win it.
I'm seeing us get picked a lot for our side of the ACC. I think it's between us and NC State.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Clemson's going to be bad. I think last year was a down year for them, so it's going to be interesting. Us versus Clemson, ACC championship probably. We don't face them in the regular season. No, dude. If we make the ACC championship, and like I said, if we win these first 2 games, watch out. This is going to be a good team.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's going to be a really good team.
That's why I was surprised when I saw that y'all weren't picked to be the favorites when they're picking.
Clemson has more history. I could see why people would think that. With their recruiting and just the talent they bring in consistently. Like, that was a really bad down year for a Dabo Swinney coached Clemson team.
Okay.
That was really bad. I mean, but if they're sticking with DJ, that could be a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't really believe in him. I mean, is he going to turn it around like that?
Last year,
he was bad. Yeah. He was bad.
But not all of it was on him, though. We did see some of the stuff like where it was the receivers not helping him either. But he definitely had some bad moments. I mean, because he was benched. He got benched in the day going on in the Pitt game. If I remember correctly. No. It was. I thought they switched him off for a little bit and then put him back.
I think they might have.
Yeah,
I was buzzed at the time. I can't remember.
Yeah, I want to say they flipped him off for a little bit in that game. He definitely was out and put him back in. Yeah.
So I don't expect them to have as bad of a year. Will they be back to the Clemson with Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence? I don't know about that. But yeah, they'll probably be in the ACC championship. I could see why people would pick them, but watch out for Pitt, dude. I'm telling you.
Okay. Yeah, just made me think of that, man.
We win Tennessee, West Virginia, first 2 weeks. We got a really easy ACC slate.
Yeah.
We'd be undefeated going into the ACC championship game.
That's huge. That's huge.
Apparently, Slovis is taking on Pickett's QB coach from like last year, or I don't know how long Pickett had him as a QB coach.
Wear the gloves next?
I don't know about that, but I was even checking too. What's nice is he's got 2 years of eligibility somehow. He's a senior this year, but he gets an extra one.
Probably the COVID year.
Maybe that's why. But there's that. We got Slovis. I think he's going to be really solid for us. But we also got another receiver. Forget Jordan Addison. I talked about Mumfield, how he was like one of the top receiver transfers. Yeah. We got this dude called, his name's Bub Means. I don't know much about him, but people think he's going to be like the wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 3. Like, there was this whole conversation of whether or not he's going to have eligibility, and everyone was hoping he would because it would be a big difference maker on offense. Apparently, he's in. Bub Means, Kanoto Mumfield, get Jordan Addison out of here. We don't want him back.
I like it then. Let's go.
And apparently, Addison is a little upset at USC. This was a report like 3 weeks ago.
Funny money was going on.
Did you see it?
They messed with the check.
Yeah, they said a little disappointed, thought there was going to be some more things, or like they've under-delivered on promises thus far.
I think he's going to be all right. He's going to be all right.
Would be nice if he would come back. Could he enter the transfer portal again?
You can't. Can you do? I actually don't know if you can do that.
Double transfer portal? No, Narduzzi has shit on him way too much for him to come back.
I don't see him.
Narduzzi's been like, we got players that want to be here. None of this NIL shit. Yeah. So he's been ripping on Addison for sure.
Low key, I don't know how I feel about coaches that do that, man. And not just Narduzzi. Even the JMU coach, I saw him kind of doing some similar stuff, and with some of the guys transferring out, man. I've seen other coaches and just like, bro, why we doing this? Like, don't try to, now that they got a chance to get a bag, now that they got a chance to be in control, don't try to villainize them. Even my man Lane Kiffin earlier today, oh man, now he's legalizing cheating. It's like, bro, you gotta stop this, man. Stop it. I'm just not a fan of it, man. It's just coming off real like y'all hating on the guys, man. Let them live, man.
Fish momentum. Watch Mason bring us to the Super Bowl. That'd be some irony right there.
That would. I was trying to see like how could I make that make sense in my mind, but yeah, that would shock the world.
Listen, I've been saying from the start of this offseason, whoever starts at quarterback, we're gonna be fine. I think the quarterback's gonna play good. So if it is Mason, let's roll with him. Let's support him. Give him his due. Let's go, UW. He can't help it. Deke's in his name. No, he can't help it, Deke. It's in his name. Pickett.
Ooh.
He's talking about Kenny's picks in training camp.
I guess it is in his name, huh? Yeah. It's all good, though, man.
Official momentum. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Hashtag day one. Great advice.
Hey, but you'd rather start fast if you're Mason. You don't want to start slow with Mason.
Official momentum also says if the 3 QBs fail, bring Ben back. Or me, or Deke.
No, man. I'm telling you, man, Big Ben, he's got to keep talking to the media, baby. His name going to live. He's going to live all season long, man. Because you think it's bad right now. The whole, Kenny, get Kenny in. Oh, it's that. Wait till that regular season hit, Deke. And that first bad play from a quarterback, man, all it's going to take is somebody saying, 7 wouldn't have done that, or It might be you, low key.
It's definitely gonna be me.
I'm about to say now, I forgot who I'm talking to. It's gonna be Deke over here. 7 wouldn't have done that. Wouldn't have happened if that was 7. 7 could. I can just see it, and it's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up.
Yeah, I already got a couple angles here. If Pickett's not the starter,
tell me. You already have a couple of angles, so you've been prepping this thing.
No, this is kind of off the top right now. I think it's just natural. I already know what I'm gonna do. It's almost like I know myself.
Well, I'm glad you are self-aware. You need to be
Pickett. Pickett doesn't start. Obviously, it's time for Pickett. It's I'm calling for that. Right. But then definitely the other angle of like, look at all the ungrateful fake fans. We've had so much stability. Yeah, you want to talk about stability? 7 at quarterback was stability for the Steelers. Look at all the ungrateful fake fans. We have 7 here. There's no doubt. He's never had a losing season. We get to these playoffs. Trust me, I got multiple ways to go about this.
I like it. Yeah, I see how you preparing, baby. I like your energy.
Let's see here. That was official momentum. We got a message retracted from Kyle Wagner, but giving us some support.
Yeah, he spent back, though, yeah.
Official momentum says, we shall greet the dawning of a new era. # post Ben.
Ooh, and I like that Lion King reference right there as well.
Black and yellow Texas Steel. Finally a show for the 9 to 5ers. Appreciate you.
Man, we got you black and yellow Texas Steel. Excuse me on that. And remember, man, Mondays and Wednesdays, that's gonna be our 4 o'clock days, baby. All right, y'all hearing it here first, man. Y'all got us. All right, 4 o'clocks, Mondays and Wednesdays. Friday, me in the mornings or me in the afternoons. It's coin flip. You know what I'm saying? We ain't figured that out just yet. Just coin flips. Just know it's the bonus day. All right. But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you.
Fish momentum. Wait till preseason. We'll see who's in or out.
Mm-hmm.
Also says we need to sign Chris Boswell.
Facts. Definitely need to do that, man. Make him the highest paid, man. Absolutely. Let's do it.
Kyle Wagner. Moats, fix your canvas behind you. It's crooked.
No, the pitch isn't crooked. It's the camera that's crooked, man. But don't worry about it. We're already on. What you want me to get up while we on air right now, man? Can't do that. We locked in. I got you next show, though, baby.
Fish momentum's talking about, speaking in regards to Tyson's issue, I guess he's talking about the patella knee.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Stofko.
And going back to that part, with it, in terms of Tyson, in terms of patella, it doesn't necessarily have to be a tear. It could just be if he's talking about like tendonitis and stuff like that, that is stuff that you do. But it's just one of the ligaments in the knee. You know what I mean? So we talk about ACL, MCL, meniscus, stuff like that. That's all. Yep.
Matt Stofko says, just watched a 90-second clip of receivers running routes. Number 82 is going to be a hot jersey to get this season. Who the hell's 82?
That's not Anthony.
I thought he was 17.
Is that Sims?
Sims, Boykins. I think Gunner's 88, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just start clicking on random receiver, random. Yeah, it's Sims.
It's got to be. It's probably Sims or Boykin.
I think it's Sims.
Boykin is number 13.
Yeah, I think it's Sims. I could be wrong.
You're right.
I know my numbers. Let's go.
He's letting everyone know.
Let's
Cop
go.
a Sims jersey before they sell out.
He looked confident. His pull-up picture as well, man. Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, he ain't messing around. Fishing momentum. That's why I commuted /online. I don't like people. # Batman. He's talking whenever we were talking about dorms and stuff.
I definitely I was one of them dudes. I could not wait to get off campus. Even my second year when I had to still stay on campus, I was able to find one of the dorm. It was like a dorm that wasn't even for athletes, and I was like, I don't care. I want to stay here because it was apartment style dorms where it was actually like a door split in the rooms, so I didn't have to like sit on my bed and be looking at my roommate. First off, Deke, you know how uncomfortable and awkward it is, man, when I'm sitting in my room on my bed and my roommate is sitting in with his girlfriend on his bed, and I'm like, bruh, I'm not about to be walking around for next now, man. It's 12 o'clock, bro. Like, come on, man. You ain't do what you need to do before I came in. Like, come on, man. I don't want to see all this. Like, or they think you sleep because it's early in the morning. Like, bro, like, come on, man. Like, I don't like roommates, man. I don't like roommates, bro. I've been scarred, bro. I'm telling you.
You're definitely scarred.
That was my first time with a roommate.
We didn't know that backstory.
Bruh. No. Hey, man. At least shout out to that roommate. He actually did marry her, and I love them. They beautiful family. Shout out to my dog.
Were you at the wedding?
No, I was not.
You need to give a speech.
But, bruh, it was times I'm like, yo, I can hear y'all. You know that, and I would try to. See if they know something like, oh, y'all just gonna keep. Oh, okay, this is what we on today. All right, okay. So cool. I turn this light on, huh? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not a roommate guy, bro. I'm not a roommate guy. I'm telling you, bro. I got some stories behind roommates, bro. I have some stories.
Yeah, that's bad.
Pros and cons. I got some stories with these roommates, bro. It gets just like, why? I'll be saying, like, why?
Disrespecting you in a way.
Bruh. It's because I try to be nice. Oh, man. Oh, man. Don't worry. That's all right. We'll figure it out. I'm a we'll figure it out type of guy until I realize we figure it out means, oh, they just gonna do what they want to do. And that's where it gets awkward. It's like, come on, bro. Really? Like, I know how I'd work around your schedule, work around my schedule, partner. Come on, huh?
Yeah. Fish momentum. Y'all the goats. Enjoy y'all company.
Salute you, man. Salute you.
Also says, Deke, I'm going to bring you to an ambition show.
Let's get it.
Picking me up.
Hey, man.
Uber.
Hey, what's your address again?
No, I'm not revealing that. Come on, dude.
Why not? Well, we already know that the one dude be at your mom's house all the time, or chilling with your mom, and the other one was your dad. Like, come on, man. All your siblings and stuff in here.
No. We're good.
It's all right, bro. I ain't tripping, man. You sure? We just whisper.
It's a good offer. I'm gonna pass on it though.
Just whisper it into the microphone, and only official momentum will hear it.
No, I'm good.
You gotta whisper it, just like son, Upper St. Clair. Da, 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 da. Like if you do it like that, you all right.
I'm good, dude. 6 Block Music Group, just giving us some support. Thank you for that.
Oh, I thought that was the band name. I was like, wait a minute.
That's a good name.
It is low key though.
I like that.
Yeah.
Let's go, UW. It says, and Pitt won't make the playoffs. Your head coach says he wants to throw the ball less. Feel like he threw the ball too much last year. We got good running backs, so I wouldn't even be opposed to that. We got good running backs, and our offensive line's all back.
Okay.
Yeah. Kyle Wagner. Moats, who's the most difficult player you faced?
First name, Adrian Peterson. Yeah, I go with him off top. His style of running. Big, speed, aggressive, angry, pissed off that you're trying to tackle him. Yeah, I had never seen that a day in my life until my rookie year. We're playing against the Minnesota Vikings, and everybody talks about that Brett Favre play, and it's like, oh, that's your highlight. Like, yo, man, you knocked him out. Like, that was dope. Nobody talks about what happened the rest of that game. Adrian Peterson. He's the one, and we're just sitting here like, I don't like this dude. That was the first time in my life I've ever had that thought, like, I hope he doesn't run it this way. Like, I've never felt like that. But in that game, there was a part of me where I was like, bro, please don't run it this way again, man. Like, I just ain't got it right now, bro. Go the other way. And thankfully he did, because who knows what that would look like on tape. And I probably wouldn't even be here. You know what I mean? But he didn't, so it was good. But, dude, like, AP was just a headache to deal with. Like, you talk about a guy that you heard Vince when he told this story about hitting him, right? And he's like, yo, I came down here and I smacked him. And I'm thinking like, yo, I fired off on his, like, bro, he took you 5 yards after contact. That's AP. And that's when you think you actually got him. Now just imagine when he actually gets you. Oh my goodness. And he ain't got a crazy wiggle, but it's scary enough. Yeah, he was the one for me, man. Yeah, was not a fan of playing against him at any point in my career. Like, that's just one of them dudes right there, man. Yeah. Like, it's plenty of other guys, man. We're talking offensive linemen, which my favorite offensive lineman to go against, tight end to cover, receiver and stuff like that. But in terms of the player that I just hands down was like, yo, this dude is different. Like, physically and mentally, he's just on another level. I had never seen that before. Like, he's gritting the whole time.
What's the story? He swallows dip?
Yeah, he don't spit. So he has the dip in his mouth while he's playing. No mouthpiece. While he's playing, he has the dip in his mouth. And most people, when they're dipping, like whether it's long cut or pouches, they spit out the excess because it's apparently very nasty and disgusting and all that stuff. I don't do it. But they said that, he swallows it, and he'll do that during the game. And you're just like, yo, this dude is mean. But you hear, like, Deke, when I tell you, you can hear him, like, run, like, and you're just like, what is going on? Like, no running backs making all that noise, bro. Jamal Lewis, Peyton Hillis, Big Bags, Brandon Jake, they ain't making none of that noise. You're like, bro, why is he like this? Why is he looking like, and he looks like he is trying to kill you, like just disintegrate you. He the one. Yep. That's the one.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Fish Momentum also saying best Friday Night Lights memory, ?
Best Friday Night Lights memory for me. Oh, I got a couple of them actually. I would say my first one, because that was when I first got introduced to Who Ride. I had like heard of it, but I had never like known the details, the storyline and stuff like that. And at Friday Night Lights is like when we, as a linebacker unit, introduced that. It's like, yo, all right, you made it these first couple days. Like, yo, this how we gonna have this, how we gonna rock out going forward and stuff like that. And Peasy at the time was our coach. So he comes through and he gave us like this passionate, like, bro, this is how we do it. This is why we do it. This is what it stands for. Da 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 da. And then we all, you go back home and you start thinking about, oh, they tell you about the Denver thing. Like, what's the Denver thing? What's the Denver thing? And then they show you like, oh, and then it really hits. So you like, yo, this is like significant. So like that, I actually love that, man. Shoot, I actually like the following year when I got paid because I was actually frying in backs on backers and I didn't have to do a lot of them. I was able to get mine in, cook what I needed to cook, and after that, coach was like, yo, you good. That was a good feeling. And the last one was when I retired. I got to go back out there with the fam on the field, dap up all the guys, Coach T, Kevin Colbert, everybody's out there doing the whole retirement party and stuff like that, man. It was just a dope concept, dope atmosphere, man. So, that would be it, man. But
Great
Friday Night
stories.
Lights, man, that take it back OG for us, man, because that's when we pull up on them Twinkies, man, them yellow school buses. Yeah, it's a fun atmosphere going out there. Coming back, though, after NFL practice, Deke, you sitting on that daggone cheese. Oh, man, that little bus. Oh, yeah. Yeah, not the best situation, man. Not the best situation.
Fish Momentum says, we'll find out one way or another. Deke's ban.
We're going to find out. I'm going to start it. Look, we need to have an investigative journalist out there to just follow Deke around when he leaves here. Whatever Deke is doing on the weekends, just follow his car. See where he's at.
I'd rather not have
See
that.
where he's at. Deke, we might expose you too much, man. Yeah, all your little friends out there. I don't know who you be hanging with, Deke. You don't want to tell me. Deke got him a little friend out here. He don't want to tell me who it is, but Deke got a little friend. I don't care what no one say.
I got nothing. Strictly business. You heard Najee.
Hey, Deke got a little friend out here.
Najee, strictly business out here. Deke, strictly business.
You heard the dad and he called him a little friend. Because anytime KK talk about dad, I like, oh, Dad, we want that's your little friend. No, that's your little friend. This is one of the little friends. So who you got a little friend out there though, Deke, man? I know you got somebody out here, Deke.
A shawty.
Deke, you got somebody out here, Deke. Who you rolling with, Deke? Huh?
I got no one right now.
Keeping that mustache trimmed up right, man. Huh?
I
Who
got
treat
no
you
one
right, man?
now.
Huh? Who over there pulling on the mullet? I know somebody over there talking with you, Deke. I'm gonna find out, man.
I got nothing.
I'm gonna find out.
Fish Momentum also says Friday stories, question mark. Art Rooney.
Go.
Or Lynn Swan. And then a couple more. Fish Momentum says, I remember when you sacked Ben. Hashtag Bills down, Steelers up.
Yeah.
You did?
That was Ricky year.
I didn't even know that. That was that snow game, though.
No.
Not the snow. It was, what wasn't it? A little bit of snow.
Yeah,
It was the Stevie Johnson drop, though.
Why you gotta bring up my dog like that, man? Don't bring up my man Stevie like that, man.
Hey, man.
No.
It happened.
Don't bring up Stevie like that, man. Funny thing, though, I went back and watched some more of that game. And yeah.
Who'd you cook on our line? Because our line wasn't.
Was that Flo?
Oh, my.
Yeah, I think it was Big Flo. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what, though?
But
Flozo Adams, let me give you some context here. We liked him here. He was an upgrade for us. That's how bad our offensive line was.
Funny thing for me, I remember being so excited about that game because I was a Cowboys fan and Flo used to be with them. And I was like, yo, I'm going to get a chance to play against somebody that I've been watching. And when I hit my joint and I'm like, yo, my folks were losing their mind back home, bro. Oh my God. You would have thought that I was right. You would have thought I was Von Miller when I went back to the crib, bro. Like that was the atmosphere. They like, bruh, we saw you doing this in high school. We just saw you do this at James Madison. And you just did this against Flozell. Oh my God.
And Flozo was a really good player for his career.
Come on, bro. Yeah.
He was on the back end with the Steelers.
He was. That was the thing. And that was the part for me that I understood that concept. I'm like, bro, this isn't Flozell from his prime. This is just the name. But
he didn't play bad for the Steelers, though. I thought he actually played pretty good.
And honestly, he still was.
Yeah.
He was. But it was just one of them things, man. It's like, yo, you got him on your mixtape. Like, it's certain I have a Joe Thomas on my mixtape. Like, yeah, and it's like, yo, that was Ricky. Yeah, so it's like, that was actually my first solo was Joe Thomas. You know what I mean? So it's like a certain one. It's like, yo, it means a little bit more because of who it was. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you got the far one. You said you sacked Brady too.
Absolutely, Brady a couple times, man. Yeah,
you got some good ones,
bro. I'm over here. First off, why are there so many freaky bots today? Holy cow, man! The chat, jeez, man, we got to get these bots up out of here. Man, they over here selling what you trying to get. Deke, God dog, man, they got chill.
Hold on, a couple. Yeah, we got Fisher Momentum. Another one here.
I was going back to what I was saying about watching that game, man. But when I went back and I was watching it because NFL, they're switching the Game Pass stuff again, messing with the film sessions.
NFL Plus?
Yeah, you saw it. So I'm like getting everything shifted over. And I was like, let me just try it. And I put up one of the old clips and it was that game that popped up. And bro, I forgot how like 7 cooked us in that second half, bro. Like we get the sack and we're like, when I got the sack was kind of like the tipping point. We're like starting to beat him up a little bit. And that's when he ends up like hurting his foot and stuff like that. And it's like getting, little testy and stuff. Bruh. That fourth quarter, I think he hits Heath on a stupid play. Was it Hines? No, it wasn't Hines. It was a smaller receiver. It wasn't AB either.
Sanders?
Might have been Sanders. I think it was Sanders. He hit Sanders and was Jericho Cotry?
Yeah.
He was bro, yeah, okay, it was him. And I was like, yo, who is this dude that just hit us off? But yo, Ben was going on and on and on. And for us, we were low-key cooking as well, bro. Debo was the problem, though. Yeah, Debo was a problem. Troy, I think, almost like killed somebody out there. But Debo was the one we couldn't account for. But the whole game, they kept talking about, oh, man, this Steelers defense. And Stevie Johnson, but even Fred Jackson was having a little success against them dudes, man. Yeah, I think he was cooking Willie Gay. I think it might have been low-key. It might have been Ducey, bro. I think because I think he had the dreads too, bro. I feel like it was Ducey. I was like, yo, whoever is guarding my man Stevie is getting torched right now. Yeah, but it was dope though, man. Just going back, but I definitely remember like watching and saying, yo, Ben, I did not remember that part of it. Like, I remember the drop. I remember what happened in overtime, but they were down. They were down in 7. It was like, was it 14 or it's 10 or 14? And he back to back this, man. I was like, yo, this nuts. Yeah.
Dude, he's ahead of his time.
Nah, he definitely was though, bro.
He was. I mean, bro, he's like Mahomes and Allen. Like all these dudes talking about, oh man, like, Mahomes and Allen, these dudes like not extend plays. That's all Big Ben did.
He hit us. It was a 4th. It was like a 4th and 10 or something like that in the fourth quarter late. And he scrambles out of something, rolls out, hit Heath on the Steelers side. And I'm just like, and I totally forgot it when it happened. But like going back and watching, I'm like, yo, that kills us right there. We supposed to be off the field balling on our side going in, icing the game, being over with. And that was the play that kind of shifted everything.
That 3rd and 19 play too, this whole scramble, gets the first down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think that's what I'm talking about. That might be the one I'm talking about. Maybe it was on 3rd down. Because it was like super long distance. It was like, yo, they weren't supposed to get that. We were supposed to get that ball and, start going and cue up the fight song,
Yeah, because we were heavy favorites going into that game,
no, without a doubt, yeah. Because we were in that phase where we started out the season, we were 0-8, but we were losing a ton of, like, close games, overtime games, field goals. And that was one, I think, I'm trying to remember if we had just beat Detroit or Detroit was after, because Detroit was, like, our first win, but it was another overtime game. It was literally, like, 3 weeks in a row, just overtime. But Joe, that's crazy, man. Shout out to the homie, man.
All right. Fisher Momentum just reminding us, Crazy Melodies Volume 2 featuring Ambition coming soon.
Hey, y'all heard it, man. Y'all heard him. And don't forget, man, this Friday,
Rivers
man.
Casino.
Let's go,
UW. Would you rather block AP or King Henry?
What you mean by block him?
Yeah, he should probably mean tackle.
For me, I'll go King Henry because I've played against him, but he was not King Henry back then. He was like regular Derek. You know what I mean? We ain't really respect him like that. It's kind of like when Todd Gurley. He was another one like that. We played Todd Gurley early in the game. He was with the St. Louis Rams. It was like, oh, that's just Todd. We ain't tripping on that. And then we saw what it shifted to afterwards. Like now, I don't want to hit Derrick Henry, King Henry, none of that. Like you see what that man run like, but we know at the beginning of his career, it was not necessarily the same. So that's why I would say I would rather hit him. Because AP, yeah, I already know what that was like. Yeah, unfortunately, I seen that one.
Says you and Deke would be great pals with Ambition. Maybe.
We might meet him one day. I don't see why we want to meet him one day. We're going to meet him one day.
I think so.
It's destiny because we got a Fisher Momentum.
It sounds like it at this point.
Yeah.
And then we got Fisher Momentum again saying, Deke Daddy, double dipping and dashing White Claw.
Ooh.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either, but I like White Claws because of you. But you're on the Bud Light Seltzers this year.
Bud Light Seltzers.
Yeah, Bud Light Seltzers, man.
Fisher Momentum, Moats, come pull up. Ambition and Moats. He says it again.
Oh, he's talking about this. See, I would. I am on solo daddy duty this weekend. That's the game changer for me. Yeah, man, my father-in-law's going to be back in town, bro. So wifey's going to get him. Yeah, but she has to go out of town to go get him. They're going to drive back, do a whole road trip type situation. So I get to be super dad. So I'm excited, but that's going to put a damper on any of me going out this weekend. That's the only thing.
He's going to be around all week?
Yeah. Yeah. So he gets in town. He'll be back up here Saturday night. And yeah, it should be at least for a week. I don't know. It's usually like a week. Last year it was supposed to be a week and ended up being 2 weeks because something happened with like the person was supposed to come and pick him up and they were going to go and take a trip together somewhere else. Canceled on him. So it was like, yo, all right, man, just kick it over here then. We good. Yeah.
I'd like to hear what he has to think about the Steelers QBs.
Last year, y'all had some very
he was with me on Ben and then he bailed on me.
Yeah.
He bailed on me.
It started strong and then it was like, yeah.
He bailed on me the Bengals game.
Yeah.
Because I think we were having the whole conversation the week leading up. He's like, man, I like Ben and this and that. Like he's the man. He's keeping it. And then like Bengals game, he turns to me. He's like, I think it's done. I
think it's over. Yeah.
I'm like, I just didn't want to talk to him anymore. I was just shaking my head.
It was that whole week too because that's when we was going 4 days a week. So you saw him like every time we come over here. He's like, hey, hey.
Fish Momentum says, let's work. Hashtag Stairway to 7, Steelers Super Bowl champs. And also says, Moats and Deke versus the bus. Trying to tackle him right now? I think we'll be all right because we got you.
That's great. Yeah, we'll be all right.
You can take bus? That's a video. Me versus you and Hoops, but then also Moats versus Bus in Oklahoma Drill.
No, I thought you said me and you versus Bussy. I'm not.
I know, but
No.
I'm gonna be coaching. I'll be on the sideline. Dude, you should be able to take buses like 50 years old.
See, what you didn't realize was this. I was very strategic. I'm like, oh, yeah. In football, I would have had you be the dummy mission right here. You're shooting at his knees, first off. He's going to stop. But if he doesn't, he's knocking you out. But after that, I'm jumping on him. And I'm going to bring him down. But I'm not taking that head on. Nah, you're going to do the head on. You're the dummy one for that. Like, yeah. Like crash.
So you 1v1. You're having second thoughts.
That's because I know how my body feels. I don't want to hit that. Like, bro, Bussy is Bussy. Like, at this age, though, I do like me. At this age.
I think you
at this age. But if we're talking about we're playing, I don't like that. Everything hurting. Just thinking about it makes my shoulders hurt, bro.
I'm trying to think.
He did the Urlacher.
I'm trying to think of like a retired guy.
You saw what he did the Urlacher, right? You saw that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I
see it every time we play the Bears.
I love my career. I am not Brian Urlacher. I wasn't close. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's 50 though. So I mean, Peterson right now you probably wouldn't want. He's still too close to the game.
He's still trying to play. He was going to fight Elba. It got postponed. You saw that?
Wait, it's postponed?
He got postponed. He got postponed because that was supposed to be on the 30th. Yeah, it got postponed. They said whoever was the main event fight, that fight ended up falling through. So all of the undercard ones had to get canceled or postponed. Yeah.
How about like Peyton Hillis?
What you mean?
You versus Peyton Hillis right now.
Right now? Like I said, right now I feel like I'm washed. But I've already played against Peyton.
Peyton's been out of the league for a little bit, but I'm sure he's still in shape.
I played against Peyton. Peyton was my rookie year. Peyton was on the cover of Madden when we got him. You look at the game. We got after Peyton. That's my Joe Thomas game. That's my first career solo sack, Jake the Snake Delhomme and all that, you know what I mean? Or how my man Chris Berman said, Jake Delhomme. You know, like, yeah, that was that game. But yeah, Peyton over there trying to do all that jumping stuff. Nah, player, we ain't going for that.
Hold on, what about like LT, Danny Tomlinson? Younger than the bus.
Nah. LT still look like he work out. You know the one that I kind of...
He's small, though. I think
you know the one I think... No, it's not about this... Because you also got to remember, his advantage is what? If my advantage in an LT match is the size, his is going to be trying to make you move, trying to... You know, because in Oklahoma, it's tight quarters, but you can still... You know what I mean? You got a little space. It's a little... Just enough. And for that, I'm like, hey, all right. Might have to be a concern with you, you know? But the one I was thinking of, because I be watching him every once in a while on NFL Network, Maurice Jones-Drew.
He's a little pudgy now.
He pudgy. Yeah. I said, okay, now, player.
You can do it.
Hey, I think I line you up.
I say we do it. This could be great publicity for the show, too.
Hey, man, just start calling him. I got the connections. We just
media versus media.
Phone call away, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm rooting for you.
All right, man. But what happens if it doesn't go as planned? Now our show takes a hit. because now they're gonna be looking at me. And,
well, we'd have to do more. Like, you'd have to prove yourself against someone else.
Yeah, because anytime I start talking about, oh man, this guy should react, I'm like, well, you ain't do that versus Maurice Jones-Drew, and then we're gonna deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So just for the sake of,
you think he might just for one day just have a little wiggle to him?
Well, nobody knew Nate Robinson was gonna get put to sleep until he did.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy. That's all I'm saying, man. Everybody gets got one time. I don't want to get got on TV. I don't want to get got publicly just yet. All right. I'm trying to prolong it. It's going to I feel like it happens to everybody eventually. I'm just trying to prolong it. All right.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fish Momentum says Deke's band live at Chuck E. Cheese.
What's the name?
That's where you got us playing. Come on,
man. You got great parties though.
And then he also has Gambler song. I guess he wants to hear it.
Hey, it's coming clean though, man. It said it's coming clean because I just saw Mr. Maddox say Moats would clean.
MJD.
Jones, yeah. Low key, that's the one I feel most confident about though. Of the retired, like recognizable name running backs like that, like he is the one that I look at. I'm like, okay, because this is just gonna be straight shot. I don't have to worry about breaking down, sideline, nothing, and you're not gonna. I don't feel like you're gonna hurt me either. Cause that's the word. I was like, I don't want to.
He's getting big though.
Yeah, I don't want to be hurt.
He's probably got you on the weight.
Oh, he definitely got me on the weight.
He might not though. He's like what 5'7" or 5'8". You're
bro,
you're 6 foot, right?
Weighs, bro?
Right now,
yeah.
Probably like 250, 260.
50?
Yeah.
See, I thought he was like 70, 80. I thought it was a little
maybe
thicker. Yeah. I know for me, I'm like what, low 40s?
You're down, yeah.
Yeah, I've been low 40s, so I'm like, eh. But it's not enough that's gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? You just can't be flirting with 300. That 3 bill, I don't want to hit anything near a 3. I don't want to hit none of that.
Okay. So that's it. Yeah,
I like
Gambler
it, though.
song
Yeah,
was the last one.
Because and the reason I said pause on the Gambler song, man, because man, what? August is about to be here.
You got to do it when you actually
as soon as August is, we're a couple of days away from August hitting, and then you'll be hearing all the Gambler songs you want. You can be hearing all the Manscaped promos you want. And we got a couple other things in the works that you might hear about as well. All right. So we're going to get y'all right. We're going to get you. Just wait on it. Just wait on it. But, you know, we got you. Salute, baby.
Fish Momentum, last one says me versus Deke versus Moats, defense versus offense. Defense, offense.
Me versus,
I don't know how that
like
works.
a three on three? Like a 3-way match?
You could do like one person's quarterback and then one person's receiver, one person's defensive back.
And we just going to rotate through?
Yeah. Whoever has the most points wins. You get a point for throwing a touchdown. You get a point for catching a touchdown or just catching it. You get a point for picking it or having a stop.
Okay.
Pass deflection.
Okay. Huh.
Most points wins.
Okay. Who you think will win that one? I seen you throw it, bro. You got
I know. I got a good arm.
I'm telling you.
I just think, can you or a Fish Momentum catch? That's the question.
No, man, I suck. I can't do anything, bro. I'm washed.
Yeah, I feel like you versus Fish Momentum, I could high point. I could do like that Pickens play that he was doing. I'll high point it to you.
To him or to me?
No, to you.
Oh, I was like, you gonna
Fish
throw
Momentum?
Like,
Fish Momentum. I got him on a quick
back
slant.
shoulders?
Nah, quick slant on you. Like catch the inside, probably drop it low real quick.
All
yeah.
right. It just
like that Trubisky.
The shit like.
Like that Trubisky tweet that we were hearing about. Dropped it low to Claypool across the middle. I think that's what I would do with the Fish Momentum.
Okay.
And then the next play though, it would be the fake slant, and then cook you to the outside.
Sluggo. Okay. Get after me one time.
Exactly.
Hey, I just gonna be torturing me, huh?
Quick pump fake.
Sheesh. Hey, all right. I'm
Fish Momentum. He's
just trying. Me, that boy said, he gonna hit with the Sluggo. Oh.
Honestly, I should just be all-time quarterback at this point.
Y'all trying me, bro.
So it's just gonna be you versus Fish Momentum.
Holy cow, that is funny, man.
Well, we got to see where his health is.
Yeah.
He's in like the Tyson stage right now. He's still trying to recover from his knee.
He's on the pup list.
Yeah.
He's on the pup list.
He said he's 90% though.
Jesus. I like it, man. But I'm trying to see, man. Was that everything that we had?
I think so.
I think it was as well, man. Well, this was a dope first start to the Steelers training camp open practice season, man. So salute everybody that was with us, man, on this journey, man. We definitely appreciate y'all. In terms of Friday show, stay tuned. Like I said, wifey's going out of town, so we'll see what that looks like, man. Might have to play around with that a little bit. But either way, man, you know, worst case scenario, man, Monday and Wednesday next week, we already locked in, man, 4 p.m. Get it there, man, so you already know that. But everything else I could think of, I think we hit it all then, man.
Oh, yeah. This was a good one.
We hit it all, man. So salute everybody that was with us, man. Hey, and if you're at Latrobe, man, turn up one time for the coaches. See you out there this weekend. And until next time, baby.
Peace.